Good evening. Welcome to the Anarchic Chick Show. I appreciate everybody being here. So today I have a very serious story to cover. It was actually resurfaced within the last few days. It happened, it occurred actually in back in February. It basically went viral, millions and millions of views, because the Dalai Lama is a pedo. Okay, guys, and this is the truth. I cannot express it in any other manner. And the question is the Dalai Lama absolved from his actions? So that's the question that we can ask. And, I raised this question just recently when somebody apologized for a certain action she did, and it seemed like the gentleman accepted it. So my question was, is she absolved from what she did? I did a poll, and it was probably like, I think 60-40, kind of in that range. People were saying that she was not. I'll have to go back and check, but a lot of people said that she was not absolved from it because it was just too just wrong in all imaginable ways. Imaginational. It's a new one. Okay, so I want to get right into this, and in case you haven't heard, so the Dalai Lama just recently apologized after one of his the videos emerged. So what he did back in February was that he was presented with a small child who asked him for a hug. And so the Dalai Lama said, yeah, come on up, onto the stage. He pointed to his cheek, prompting the boy to give him a hug and a kiss. Then he pointed to his lips and said, well, finally here also. He then pulled the boy's chin and kissed him on the mouth. And then he said, and suck my tongue. Then they pressed their heads together, and the boy, okay, I'll show you, because the boy's face is blurred out, but it's best that I do this first.
For the followers of Buddhism, to be in the presence of the Dalai Lama is a wish fulfilled. Late in February, as he received a group of students at his temple in India,
can I hug you?
A young boy asked if he could approach the holy man for a hug. What followed was a highly irregular exchange with a child, duly condemned as offensive, alarming, and disgusting.
Who's here?
Pointing to his cheek, first here, said the Dalai Lama, where the boy kissed him as a prelude to a hug.
Here also.
This was followed by a suggestion they kiss on the lips, followed by a third invitation, his words clearly audible.
And suck my tongue.
The boy stuck out his tongue, and there he was, forehead to forehead with the holiest man of Tibetan Buddhism, winner of the Nobel Peace Prize, leading to an array of outraged reaction on Twitter. The Dalai Lama should be charged with sexual assault of a minor, wrote one. Child predator, vile and shameful, wrote others.
That's not the language that you use in a playful manner. So it's very evidently something which hits you on the face and you're like, why and what has happened in this video?
Okay, so let's look at the word absolved. All right. Sorry, I'm getting a message in. Absolved is to set or declare someone free from blame, guilt, or responsibility. So the Dolly dude, basically gave his apology. It's April, guys. This happened in February. He finally got enough backlash for him to decide maybe I should clear my name in some sort of a way. Good luck with that. So he decided now, 2 months later, to give the public apology to the child, the family, and all his followers. Do you think that was sincere? Do you, like, in my opinion, I don't think that he actually felt bad for his inappropriate behavior. It's not a normal thing to do. This is supposed to be a holy man that people look up to. 87 years old, and he's well, people follow him. 19 million followers he has, and yet he pulls this stunt. And what's worse, not worse, but just as equally bad, is how the audience reacted to it. The audience laughed, they clapped, they thought it was okay. And that kind of reminded me about some panels that I've seen where just inappropriate, vile stuff comes out of people's mouths, and others just go along with it. They don't call it out. Not one person called him out. Not one person. A child is very susceptible to pretty much anything, especially if it's somebody they're supposed to trust. Man in a cape as a pedo. So then he, tried to backtrack, saying, oh, well, sticking out the tongue is a sign of respect or agreement and was often used as a greeting in traditional Tibetan culture. No, just not acceptable. It's such a taboo thing, and all over the world. Can you imagine if they were alone and the audience wasn't there? I don't want to imagine that. It's just wrong. So, in my opinion, I don't think he should be absolved from it. I think I'm going to leave this one to God. I don't think that humans should absolve him from his actions. That's my opinion, and I am going to stick with that. He knows better. This dude is supposed to be trusted, and loved and admired. Adjust your focus. I'm seeing your comment there. He's demented. Maybe, but not to the point where that could ever be okay. So it's just not okay. All right. Let's see. I think the boy was probably uncomfortable in some sort of a way. I can't imagine that he would be okay with it. At the time, he was pressured into doing it. So the crowd was clapping and laughing, and a man captures the moment on his phone and then uploads it, and it goes viral. Not a good look, Dalai Lama. Not a good look, buddy. I mean, you look up his name, and this is what he's known for now. It's a joke. For all the Buddhists, I don't look down on you because of your leader. I mean, there's different Buddhists in different countries, Buddhist leaders. I don't look down on the followers, but I do look down on him. And especially because he apologized because of pressure to do it. Otherwise, he would have done it in the beginning. He's not sorry for that. That's kind of what I wanted to bring to the surface and how I felt about him, because I know that I've brought up that word absolved in the past. There's certain situations where people cannot be absolved. Not to the point where you're almost taking away a child's innocence. Well, maybe the crowd was nervously laughing because people don't normally do that. But then, maybe they were thinking, well, he's the Dalai Lama. I mean, he must know what's appropriate. Must be okay. I'm not going to go against him. I'm not going to speak out against him. Well, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate that. I appreciate you being here. Yeah, so where do we go from here with him? Who knows? Will he lose some followers? I hope so. Is that mean? No. I mean, in my opinion, that's almost on the verge of like a sexual assault. So, all right. Thank you so much, guys. I'm going to shut this stream down. And let me see who's going live next. Ruru. Ruru, your name used to be Ruru Go Live. Remember? Trumpy wants to hear Shiva's opinion. Shiva, come on up, buddy. Plus, I need to talk to you about those horrifying images that you allowed in your server. That's not the Buddhist way, and I'm actually very offended by that. And Madison, I'm offended that you didn't speak out. You just sat idle by with all that was going on in there. There must be at least 4 pictures that were just totally grotesque. And that's not appropriate. I don't see Harry. I probably have him blocked. So, yeah. If he's saying something inappropriate, just, you know what? Just time him out. Why does he need to be here? He's nothing but a troublemaker and always has been, always will be. That's why he doesn't have a girlfriend anymore, because people can't put up with his shit. Sorry to say, but it's true. Just saying, Wow. Got through that. Okay, who else is in the chat? Yeah, Shiva, if you're available, come on up. Give me your opinion on this, buddy. I would appreciate that. Oh gosh, what did you say? Yeah, Mimster's bringing up a good point about kind of trying to convince Booty War to make some new videos. We do enjoy his videos, and I especially like when he picks out a person in the community with whom we all know and does like parody on them. I think they love it. Oh my gosh, they praise it. They admire it. They're like, wow, you picked me of all people. Like, I'm impressed. I feel honored. I'm one to know this because I've seen it happen. People love Booty Wart. Something about him. Who's on the ground? What's up? Just got home from the gym, he says. Very nice. Pumping some iron, buddy. Okay, well, Shiva, you had the opportunity to come up and defend your case on all of the offensive, disgusting, vile, grotesque images that you allowed in your server. Here again, once again, he's going with it, what's popular instead of what's right. It's this mob mentality. Shiva's right along with it. Maybe he could take another break. Go to a retreat. Okay, Freeside. He's probably asleep. It's 1 o'clock where he is. That's too bad. That's too bad. Hey, Nirak, what's up? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Trumpy, yeah, Madison is a sweetheart, and I get that. Maybe she just agrees with all of the images that they were putting up with bunnies. It's cruel and it's unusual. And I can never be okay with it. All right, well, I'm going to shut this down and do something. Matt, no, you're not blocked. You're not blocked. I clearly see you. Truth Finder, what's up? Putting out some videos, exposing people. It's good shit, man. Happy Hippie, hi, if you're still here. Lisa Lynn, what's up? I kind of got behind. Quote of the day by Shelly. Cindy, don't be you. Cindy, get up here. Cindy, I need you. MJ said that. Flower Child, what's up? I hope you guys are still here. No, just not saying hi. Okay. About this. So what I'm going to say is this. Cindy, you can come up on the panel. I will drop a link if I see you present in my presence. Okay. I'm going to need you to be respectful in my presence. All right. Oh my gosh, my drink's getting cold. And I would appreciate that. Cindy has this tendency to roll up in people's chat and start just spinning the wheels, just ready to peel out. Okay, this is her ammo. This is her ammo. Okay, and that's how it sounds when she's spinning the wheels and then piping out. Why is she doing that? Why? I mean, what is she adding these days? I used to like her light trolling and, funny jokes, but now what? I don't get it. She's just blending in with the crowd. I mean, Cindy, you used to stand out. What happened? Did you become a hoe? Shut up, Trumpy. F you. Okay. Shiva fears the personal panel invite. He always has, and he probably always will. A lot of people do. I am so intimidating. It must be the honey badger. Guys, look, the honey badger is just an avatar. Okay? I don't represent him. I just display him. Okay? So don't be scared. Please don't do that. Be courageous. Like Booty Wart. Booty Wart is courageous. I don't know about some of these other people around here, but if you look at him, it's just written all over his icon, all over everything that he represents. Dr. Remulak, this is the same thing he said earlier. She was giving out gift cards to post bunny gifs in Discord. F him! From now on, I want nothing to do with Shiva. He can go climb a mountain for all I freaking care. Because at this point, I don't care. He said nothing. And you know what? He is awake because he was just in his server talking that shite. My mom's calling me. Okay, so Nirak, absolutely. And I quote, Shiva is shit. I mean, what's he gonna do? Talk shit back? Ooh, I'm so scared. Shit he allowed in there today, guys, you'd be mad too. And that's bullying. Oh my gosh, that is bullying. I got bullied in his server today. And nobody is speaking out about that. Go in there and see what he put in there. It's disgusting. The nerve. Shame on you, Shiva. He's not a great man right now. Trumpy, you have no clue. Go in there and look then. I'm not showing you guys. F that, man. I'm not putting that on my screen. I kind of like you. That's a good one. Stand up against the bullying. Yes, we have to band together and do this. It's about time. It's so necessary, because if we don't, then who looks weak? We do, the ones being bullied. Yeah, I have a bunny. I just put in an email to have a rescue take her. She's out of control. I can't deal with this. It's too much craziness. I got enough going on. Absolutely, Scooter. Absolutely. That is what she tries to take all my friends. This is what she does. She's jealous. It doesn't happen anymore because I don't put up with it. You know, I keep my friends close. Keep my enemies far, far away. You don't want to give them fuel. You don't want to give a narcissist fuel for them to go upon and be able to start doing some, nefarious bullying against you. Just don't give them an inch, because they will take 10 miles. Trumpy, you are not a bully. Swedish Sugar, I'm disappointed in you that you bought that Shelly bullied me t-shirt. And you know why? Because I'm not getting, the proceeds are not going toward me. I mean, at all. None of them are. So, yeah. Real stand-up, citizen there. Shiva changes all the time. 1 minute, he's holier than thou. And then the next minute, he's a despicable, disgusting, just horrifying man. Where's the in-between? Where's the just make right decisions all the time? But no, he has to go with what's popular. This is what I'm talking about, guys. Nobody stands up. Even if you have to speak out against the crowd. Nobody stands up to do that because they don't want to be singled out in a way that people will turn on them. So, Shiva, I guess you agree with all the bunny mutilations that are in your server. And I can't help that. I'm not buying it with the Buddhism. I'm not buying it. There's no way. I'm judging that straight up out the gate. He's really scared. Yes, yes, yes. Huckleberry is always telling me, they don't scare her. I mean, people tell her to pull up and she literally pulled up. Like, I believe that shows no fear. Think about that. Verbal Kent, why don't you come and join my server again and stop being such a waste of panties? Yeah, sweet. You want to take GD from me too? Oh, here he is. Here's the culprit. Better get your server in check, mister. Shameful. Kick rocks, Shiva. Walk of shame, buddy. That's on you. You've offended people. And you don't see anything wrong with it. Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. Tell me, am I hallucinating right now? Is that what's going on? Suck rocks. You're so crazy. Hey, Verbal Kent, you didn't even say hello to me. So why don't you get yourself in check first? I don't see any of Harry's comments whatsoever. So, he can say all he wants. It's not, the message is not being received. Hey, what's up? STL, did you happen to notice those images, those vile, disgusting mutilations of rabbits that Shiva is allowing in his server? Wonder if anybody else agrees with that, besides the people posting it, which was 4 or 5 people. Get me started. That's not true. Hey, Booty Wart, you're trying to take my friend, and I don't appreciate that. This is what I'm talking about, guys. Step off. Thank you. Oh my gosh, this is why I love him so much. He always says the right things. I love Booty Wart. Look at this. That isn't very Buddhist of Shiva DALAI. I'm going to leave it up there and see if possibly I can get some answers from Shiva. Hi, Shiva. How are you doing?
Hey, darling. What's the matter? What are you crying about now? Is your rabbit dead, by the way? Because people are saying that your rabbit is dead. Obviously, I don't know.
You believe people, right?
No, I don't believe anyone. But that's why I asked rather than just.
Thank you for coming to.
So, but is it alive still? Can you just confirm that the rabbit is fine? Shelley?
Out in the streets.
Sorry?
Alive.
The rabbit is alive? All right, yeah, fine.
Yes.
Well, that's all he had to say.
He is. I am actually giving him away, hopefully, to the rescue. I'm waiting for them to get back to me.
Right, yeah, good. So what are you upset about? You're upset about the fact that somebody posted a picture of a snake eating a rabbit. A
picture? Or maybe 4 pictures?
Was there 4? I mean, I'll have to scroll up. I don't really... Right, what have we got? Okay, so you're annoyed with Pat for a picture of... I mean, I don't know what that is. Something in a saucepan. It could be a rabbit. It could just be a teddy bear, though, right?
It's not. Don't play.
No, I don't know that, Shelley. Don't tell me what I know.
What else could it be?
We've got a meme posted by Corrosive of 2 rabbits fucking. So I'm guessing that's not what you're objecting to.
Of course he would.
Right, there's a picture of a snake eating a rabbit, which is just wildlife. Like, that's just nature. And then I think there's a picture of the aftermath.
A dead bunny on top of a cage, right? A dead bunny on top of a cage. There's a picture of me.
Hang on. Where's the dead bunny on the top of the cage?
By the HIMCDON.
Right, okay. Is posting pictures of dead animals against Discord's terms of service?
Is it morally right?
No, sorry. Is it against?
No, I don't know if it is or not.
It's morally neutral.
Is it though? If you're bullying me.
Is that what you think? Do you want me to ban you from the server?
Oh, you would.
Well, I mean, look, if you're not there, then you can't be bullied in the server, right? I don't like, and I kind of don't want you to be unhappy. Shelley. And if like being in the I'm going to be honest, yeah, okay, posting a picture of a dead rabbit on top of a cage is tasteless. Agreed. I'm not sure it's against Discord's terms of service. There's no gore being shown.
I need to invite some people up here. I need to invite Tarquin, him, Codon, Harry.
Oh, him, Codon won't come up here.
Sure. Pat, get your fucking ass up here. Yours is the worst, asshole.
So, are you saying that you want me to censor people?
Which is Kate's head goon? Kate?
I don't know who Kate's head goon is.
Right.
It is posting, because you're an American, right? So you've got the First Amendment protected expression, like speech, right? Would those images be protected under the First Amendment of the Constitution of the United States of America?
Oh my gosh. That's not what I'm talking about here.
Hang on, can you answer? No. Can you please answer the question?
That is irrelevant to a server. It doesn't apply. It only applies in the courts, dude. It only applies, when you're in public. I mean, this is a private.
We are in public.
But this is
my server is public.
Server.
It's a public server.
Not public though. It's a private platform. It's
not.
Public.
Yeah. Discord itself is a private company.
Yes.
But the server is open to the public. It's not a private server.
For mutilated pics.
There's no mutilated animals, Shelley.
And then they say
no, Shelley, which is the picture of the mutilated animal? Can you tell me which one?
Why are you simping for these sickos?
Can you tell me which is the image of the mutilated animal, Shelley?
The one in the fucking boiler, dude. That's the one.
That could be a teddy bear.
Why is everybody doing? It's not. And
I don't know it's not. I don't know what that is. It looks like a white mass inside a saucepan. I've no idea what that is. It's vaguely hairy.
Why don't you use the context? The context is that people were dogpiling me because
people were saying the rabbit had died. And I think from my perspective, all right, yeah, people always take the piss out of you. If you don't like it, you can leave the server. Nobody is forcing you to be there, right? But I think if people are saying, yeah, right, so I don't know, maybe you should leave the server.
Maybe I should attack their family members. Maybe I should get harassment orders. How about I do that first?
I mean, yeah, if you want to turn into Tonic.
Oh my gosh.
Like Rebel and Sancho.
How about this, Shiva? Instead of running away, right? Face the problem. And that's what I'm doing. You are the server owner.
Right.
So you would get rid of me for doing nothing.
I'm looking out for your best interests.
No.
Being in the server seems to be causing you distress.
But that's not what you don't know that.
Are you not distressed?
But how is that the right thing? That's not the right thing.
So to remove you from the environment that is causing you distress.
I'm not saying
I don't like seeing you distressed, Shelley.
Instead of and this brings up another time when I went onto your panel and people were all going at me. And you may have dropped me something. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but I know that you did not stop it.
Yeah, can we stay on one thing at a time?
It's kind of the same thing. It's an example.
It's kind of the same thing of what? Me not treating you the way that you expect to be treated.
I just expect you to do the right thing. And that is to delete the pictures, call them out and be like, hey, you guys.
I will not be deleting the pictures. You can report
them.
Why don't you report them?
And that's your stubbornness. That's your ego.
I am stubborn. Yeah, I am stubborn. I'm not going to delete the pictures.
I know that it's causing you distress, but I'm not going to. I'm going to leave them up. Wow.
I mean, I'm happy. You could always leave the server, Shelley. Nobody is forcing you to be there.
I'm proving a point.
What point do you think you're proving?
That you don't take control over your
okay.
server.
You're an American. Are those images protected? Is that not First Amendment speech?
Like I said, it doesn't apply to that.
It doesn't. Do you think, is it against Discord's terms of service? Because there's only one rule in my server, which is abide by Discord's terms of service. So is it against Discord's terms of service? If you can find something in Discord's terms of service that says that those images are inappropriate, I will delete them.
I mean, I'll look and see if there's
Right.
anything like that. I think it's
bearing in
cruel.
mind, like there's no gore, right? Like if there was gore, I would have deleted it because I don't like gore. It makes me, nauseated, right? But like if it's not breaching terms of service,
They have a bunny in a boiling pot of water.
I don't know that's a bunny. It's an unidentifiable mass.
That's not. Why would he do that when everybody else is putting up bunnies? Why would he just come out of the woodwork and go, "Oh, let me put something else in there"? No,
you can't tell what that is, Shelley. Like you are saying that's a bunny because of the context, but when you actually look at the GIF, you cannot tell what is in the saucepan. Oh, maybe you can actually. Is that all right? So maybe that is actually, but if that is what I think it is, that's actually from a movie. Now I opened the GIF in a browser, and the title of the GIF is Fatal Attraction. So what I'm going to do is look on Google to see if there's a rabbit scene in the movie Fatal Attraction. Now, if there is, that's not a rabbit. You understand that, right? That's a prop.
That's a what?
Prop? That's a prop.
I mean, that makes sense.
Right, and yes, there is a rabbit scene in Fatal Attraction. So that's not actually a real rabbit. It's a prop. It's a
We'd like to believe that. Yeah, I mean, sure.
No, I put Fatal Attraction rabbit into Google. First three results are Fatal Attractions. Right, the first one is Fatal Attraction 7 out of 8 movie clip boiled bunny 1987 HD. Like it's a movie prop.
Okay. All right, so that one stays. Yippee! Hope you're happy, Pat. What else? Let me just go ahead and lose this fight. Let's see. The snake is eating the bunny, and he's around different candies.
That's no different. That's no different. That's
just
no different.
A moment, please.
That's no different from a natural history program.
Not finished. Just because I have add a comment there doesn't mean I'm completely finished. So
okay,
there are other children's baskets and candy next to it. That scene is horrifying.
Yeah, so is a lion taking down a gazelle, but that's what animals do to each other.
Well, do you know what other animals do to each other? And those are the animals in your server, is that they bully. And that's my point.
And I mean, okay. Yeah, look,
sure, I can remove myself. That's fine.
Nobody's forcing you to be there.
Right. And it does it does reflect upon you.
Hey, why?
Why? Because you are supposed to be in charge of that.
Right.
So that kind of behavior, that kind of bullying and dogpiling and grotesque.
I think I'm just going to ban you. I think that would be the easiest thing. Then you don't have to see it, and you won't be bullied in my server.
All right. Well, you think about our conversation that we had, and you let me know tomorrow how you really feel about it. Because right now your ego's getting in the way.
I'm not going to change my mind tomorrow, unless you can demonstrate that those images are against Discord's terms of service.
Right. Well, you clearly you said you care about me being distressed. You clearly don't.
I'm not about to capitulate to your emotionality. No. But that doesn't mean that I enjoy seeing you upset. But at the same time, like I don't want to censor other people because of your feelings. That's what you're asking me to do. Censor people because of your emotions. And that's just not going to fly. Sorry.
A lunatic. I actually have really good logic, and I actually make sense because I am rooting for humanity and peace. And that's not what I get from yours. So I'll stick with mine because my server is better than yours.
Yeah, I mean, a loon server is shit. Agreed.
Okay. Well,
we can all agree that a lunatic server, like it's a dump. No one ever really goes there. I mean,
Are you scared of Pat?
Am I scared of Pat?
Thanks, Truth Finder. Yeah, you can come up and you can handle him for me. Because I've run out of
No, he's that comment is for me. Shiva, I can handle it. Please invite me. He's not talking to you though, he's talking to me.
He said I can handle Shiva. That's what he's saying.
Shiva, I
He
can
got
handle
it.
it.
Hey,
Please invite me.
The English do things backwards.
I am English.
Okay. Well, so.
Look, I mean, I'll be honest with you, Shelley. You came back just as strong, calling everyone brain dead, and you know they could argue that you know every fucking person in here needs a brain rearrangement. Step to me, like that. That doesn't sound like someone saying "step to me" is not someone who is feeling bullied. Sorry.
Yeah, I did kind of come back with some good comebacks.
Yeah, I wanted to say, yeah, Shiva, invite me into Discord. I enjoy when people, I enjoy having haters.
Yeah, I know you do.
Right, I mean,
I
look, if you want haters, True Finder, join Masshole. They'll all fucking hate you in there.
They're not going to let me in, are they? They're not going to let me in. So,
yeah.
I mean, the thing is, Truth Finder, I've seen you arguing with people in other servers, and I don't really want that in my server.
I won't argue. I'll just listen in, and I'll pipe down, listen, and take it in.
I mean, you know,
I'll just say hello, and then you know, people have go at me, won't reply. It's a win-win situation.
I'll consider it. How's that?
Cool. Let me know your decision.
Shiva, look, I'm not here to challenge you in any way.
I don't mind if you challenge me. That's fine.
I know I can be intimidating.
I mean, yeah, sure, whatever.
I am trying not to be aggressive or anything. I'm trying to be assertive.
All right, Pat's here. You can have a go at Pat now.
Yeah, Pat, why don't you get your ass up here and start talking, buddy?
And start talking about boiling rabbits.
Rebecca, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to time you out. I'm not sorry, but yeah. I'm going to teach you guys one way or another to be respectful. Come hell or high water. Or I could just.
So anyway, are you less upset now that we've spoke? Because it seems to me that you're giving just as good as you get in my server. It's not like you're a wilting wallflower who's shy and retiring.
I know. So what did you think about the little stunt that the Mr. Llama pulled in February when they had to apologize for him?
What are you talking about?
So basically, a child said, "Hey, can I give you a hug?" So he goes up to the stage.
Oh, the Dalai Lama. Right. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you. First of all, I'm not that keen on the Dalai Lama. I mean, it's not like I dislike him particularly, but I don't follow him. Like, you know, he's not a kind of guru of mine or anything. Now, there's this image of Tibetans, which is that they're all nice and fluffy, and you know, like Tibetan monks are all wonderful people. Actually, Tibetan monks are just as human as anyone else, and child sexual abuse is rife within Tibetan monasteries. So I don't know, like I don't think it was particularly appropriate. I'm not going to say that I think it was sexual, because I don't know that, but yeah, I don't think it was a particularly clever thing to do.
I mean, I could speculate and say maybe he would have gone further if he had the opportunity and he weren't in front of a crowd. Because if he's going to go that far, then what else would he do?
I mean, I think the fact that he did it in public indicates that it's not sexual, right?
He had everybody believing that, sure. And that's his power that he abused, sure.
I mean, do you think it was sexual for him?
I think so. Yeah. The way that I saw it, with my intuition about it, yeah, I do think so.
I mean, like I said, like, you know, child sexual abuse in Tibetan monasteries, because the in Tibet, boys go into the monastery at the first time when they're 7 years old, right? And all the monks are celibate. And when you have a bunch of men pent up in a place where they can't have any kind of sexual release, and they're not at the point where they don't experience sexual desire, right? Because not everyone gets that point. Then you're going to get a twisting of sexual energy and child abuse, and that happens.
Hi.
Hello. It is me. I'm not going to porn bomb you. I don't do porn bombs.
Take it off.
Take what off?
You're not funny.
What? You summoned me. You said to come to your panel.
Why are you putting up shit on the fucking, in the server? It's not funny. Is it funny to you?
Yes. Everyone else found it very funny.
Yeah, because everyone else, they don't like me, and so they're okay doing that. But, that's on them. It just kind of shows, their character, basically. And yours, which I've already known for a long time. I'm starting to get to know you guys.
That hurts.
Well, your character is shit, hairy balls.
No, I am a character. That's a different story. And by your logic, Shiva should boot everyone out of his server but you to make you happy, so there's two people you and Shiva can talk to.
Would you do that, Shiva?
I mean,
Shiva, would you just do that just to prove a point? What's so funny? What's so funny? I think it would be great. I think he owes me that.
I owe you that.
Absolutely.
I mean, do you have some kind of contractual agreement between?
No, but you've let people torment me for quite a long time now.
Well, okay, no. That's you let people torment you, Shelley. Not me.
I'm sorry I'm so nice that, they think that means that I'm just easy to...
You're not
You're
nice.
not that nice, though.
You're not nice. Yeah, sorry. Fuck that noise.
Come on.
You're not. You're just as much of a bully as you claim everyone else is.
Absolutely.
Wow. You guys don't see it. You don't...
No, we do see it. You're the one that's not.
Step to me then, Harry.
I do.
I'm on your panel. What do you want me to do?
I mean...
She wants you to go over there and engage in fisticuffs.
Yeah, exactly.
Meet up then.
Harry.
Let's meet up. Come on.
No thanks. Mama didn't raise no fool. And whenever I step up to you in your server, you boot me from your server because your little fifis get hurt.
All right, you don't have to bring my boobs into this. There's nothing.
Not
to do
your
with
boobs,
it.
your fifis. Everyone's seeing your boobs.
Well, that's another word for boobs, isn't it?
No, it isn't.
Okay,
Fifis is not a word for boobs, is it?
Listen, I'm learning. Okay, just like everyone else. Hey, Miss Cat.
Fifis are feelings.
Hey, Bruce. Right. Hey, Gabby. Exactly. So how do you feel about all the animosity that's been going on lately?
I think you've earned a lot of it.
Really? Just
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I saved a rabbit today. I saved him from the wild. He's, people are throwing out their rabbits after Easter because they're giving them to their kids, and then they're just throwing them out into the wild. Haven't you seen it on the news? And so that's not okay.
But how do you know the one that you took home and it killed was not a wild rabbit?
Excuse me? Why would I kill a rabbit? Are you fucking real?
I don't mean you intentionally killed it, but
prove that oh my God. Prove I killed a rabbit.
Breathing.
Please. Just because you have a cartoon of somebody, this gross picture with a gun.
Elmer Fudd. Or Shelley Fudd.
Just because you have that picture there doesn't mean that I shot the rabbit.
No, well, the question I asked you is, I forgot my question actually.
The question was, why did you shoot the rabbit?
Oh no, the question I asked was, how do you know it was domestic rabbit and not a wild rabbit you brought home with you?
Because you can tell. This is the little, little cute little thing. Because I don't see rabbits ever, like wild rabbits or anything like that. So this is definitely a rabbit that somebody, chucked out the window. Here, good luck. And he laughed.
So the rumor on the playground was that rabbit was no longer alive. Is that not true?
Okay, who started that rumor? Tell him to come and step to me right now.
I'll say I
don't
started
know,
that.
Shelley, but that's why I asked in my server.
Right. That's
I
a
asked you.
lie.
Right.
Okay, show
But you
show
didn't
on camera.
respond. Yeah.
I don't have
And
to.
when, hang on, when you responded, right?
Oh, yeah.
I'm just going to remind you because
Sure.
I asked you, right? And I'm just going to read out because then Madison came in and said, "Oh, so the rabbit's dead then," or not? Maybe not Madison. No, Dutch, right? And my response to Dutch is based on Shelley's response that would be a no. So actually,
Right, I saw
when
that.
so after your response, when people were coming in and saying, "Is the rabbit dead?"
Mhm.
I was actually informing them
I
that the
liked
rabbit was
that.
not. So how is that bullying you?
That's not. And actually, thank you for reminding me about that. But Madison, I don't appreciate how you didn't stand up and we're friends. So that's fine.
But when Shiva asked you the question about the rabbit being unalive, you were very hesitant on your response.
Oh my gosh. Are you a
Shiva, am I wrong?
psychologist? Are you a detective? Somebody who can.
Shiva, am I wrong? Wasn't she kind of like?
I mean, yeah, but in all fairness, sometimes I'd like if I'm on Discord on my phone or whatever, I might not actually see because I turn all notifications off on all servers just as a matter of course. So I might not see the kind of response for 5 or 10 minutes.
No, you asked her on the panel a few minutes ago when you first came
Hey,
up.
listen. If you haven't noticed, I don't like questions. I don't like authority, and I don't like people to question me.
Then why are you trying to exert authority?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like to live in an echo chamber.
You tried to set up an authoritarian question, and that was the response I gave you.
So then why are you trying to exert authority if you don't like authority? You just tried to get me to delete a bunch of pictures.
I did ask you to do that as a friend.
Shelley, can you unblock Fairy Goddess and Rebecca, please? They want to come up.
Hell no. Rebecca's not blocked. Fairy Goddess is blocked. I don't appreciate the way she yells, so she's just as bad as Golden and Ace and all those other little bitches and hoes.
The one thing Fairy Goddess does not do, she never yells unless she's drunk. Then it's quite funny because in Massachusetts comes out in her.
Oh yeah.
She loses her R's.
Hey, my two beagles, welcome. Authority check, get out of here. You're not allowed here either.
What's crazy do? Is it because he's Mexican? That's not very nice. That's not very bridge building.
Are you Mexican?
It's almost bordering on racist, isn't it?
It absolutely.
Yeah. So stop being racist, Harry.
I think we're talking about you. Your self-awareness.
Your lack of self-awareness.
I would let AC up. I like AC. I would let him up. And
right.
if I did
that's because you're an idiot, Harry.
Well, this is true. I am an idiot. But even if I didn't like AC, I'd still let him up just to be like NATO.
Yeah, well, I value my channel and Okay, so when it comes to authority check, the answer would be negative on that one.
I tried AC.
I know you did. Gabby's here, Bruce. He says, the rabbit's here where I'm in Queensland. Do you really spell it with a W? Oh my gosh. They don't cross the border. It's so weird. Like as if they know not to cross. We only have the big whores here in Queensland. Whores? Oh, hares. Okay, fine. No, it's hares. It wasn't whores. It wasn't whores. It was hares. Stop. It wasn't whores. Shelley, you racist towards brown? Look what he said.
So, Shelley, if both rabbits are alive, turn your camera on and show us both rabbits.
I can't. They're lounging right now. If I fuck with them, they'll start acting crazy. And
well, you don't have to buckle. You don't have to just turn your camera on and say hello, bunnies.
Now I'm gonna need you to trust me on this.
Okay.
Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? Why is that funny?
Because I don't believe you.
You don't trust me?
No.
Do you think I have ulterior motives where I just lie to people?
Yes.
You weren't on the list of people I would lie to. So you're in the free and clear.
I would absolutely be on the list that you would lie to.
But you're not on the list, though.
When Andrew made the shirt of Who Shelley Bullies, I was number 2.
Yeah, how about you get me some of those proceeds? How about
Talk to Andrew. I didn't get no proceeds. I got a good giggle out of it. Andrew got all the proceeds for that.
Yeah, using my brand, my name.
Why do you boot me from your server? It hurts my feelings.
I asked you to come back.
No, you didn't.
I'm going to boot you, Rebecca.
Poor Bexa. She's misunderstood. Bex and Cherry Gabbas
Timmy!
are two of my favorites. They're bridge building
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, you guys are all one and the same, though. You know,
Yes, we are.
you're terrified of
Yeah,
me.
we're a
We're
monolithic
terrified of
pack.
you. Yes. If I was a bunny, I'd be scared of you.
You're terrified of my intellect.
Or
Is
lack
that what you
thereof.
think?
Stop it,
Speaking
Shiva.
of people being terrified of intellect, did you see the Elon Musk BBC train crash interview
It's crazy, man.
where Elon Musk kind of made the BBC interviewer look like a complete fucking tool? It was hilarious.
He has a lot of confidence. That's what it takes. Confidence and knowledge, you know?
So his confidence is not Paquito?
So, Authority Check would
Not
like to build a
Paquito.
bridge with you, Shelley.
To Juarez.
Oh, really? You want to build a
Yeah, well-
bridge, huh?
That's what he's saying in the chat.
Yeah, you could. Right. Well, we can build a bridge under my conditions.
So someone just
And
brought up a very
I
hold on,
have
Shep.
some.
So someone just brought up a very good point to me. If you block people, you must be terrified of them, or you would unblock them to let them step up to you.
Oh my gosh. I'd be fighting everybody. I ain't got time for that.
Why?
I
No one wants to fight
Sure.
you. I mean, Bexa doesn't want to fight. She just likes to post stupid memes.
I'm not
Sure,
ASMR.
yeah.
Like ASMR has this thing where he has to fight like at least 10 people at once, or else he's like bored.
Actually, I'd say one. If him and Corrosive would just come out of the closet, they'd be much happier.
Yeah, Cross is gay. Right? Am I right?
Is Corrosive gay?
Yeah, I think so.
Who's he? Who does he fancy?
Oh, he must be getting it
ASMR.
on with some fancy person.
ASMR.
Yes. Doing the butt. Doing the butt. Yes, say, Alex, what's up? Authority check. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. I don't want to build a bridge. It would definitely take years of contemplation to be able to
Doesn't
do
that
that.
make you a bully then?
Nah, it makes me smart. It makes me, because like he is one of those narcissists in this community, and I can't like him. I just
You
can't
should
like
really
him.
talk to Golden about that definition because I don't think you fully understand what a narcissist is. but
She's one to know about it because she is one.
Golden is awesome. She's much nicer than you.
She's really not nice at all. She's really a bitch.
She really is nice.
No, I'm really nice, and she's not.
Ooh, self-awareness there, Shell.
So that's what I'm sorry. Okay, I'll say bish. How about that? Is that better? Is everybody happy now?
Self-awareness.
A big F bish. Okay. We got here in the chat. Huh?
Is there anything else that we can talk about?
Yeah, I gotta go anyway. So thanks for having me up, Shelly. I'm actually surprised you let me up. I appreciate it, and I'll be
Yeah,
waiting.
rabbits do go to heaven. Corn bomb.
I'll be waiting for my invite back to your
Dare
server.
you
Have a
to.
good night. Good night, Shiva.
Dare you
See you later,
to.
Harry.
I dropped him. Yes. All right, Shiva. Well, I think we broke bread. Definitely. I see where you stand. As long as I stay out of the way, you're cool with me and you'll quite like me.
Look, I suppose I've got a very particular kind of take on that sort of thing, in that, like, I'm kind of aware that there's a lot of stuff that's said that is kind of undone, that's kind of irritating and annoying, but that's not grounds enough to censor that.
Right.
And you saying that this rhetoric that you like to employ, where you're saying that you're being bullied. I mean, I don't know. I'll genuinely, I'll think about it, but
No, that's fine. I just need to be strong and not take things personally. But I kind of wanted to call out some people and get into their evil minds, because I just wouldn't do things like that. And I know I don't have an evil mind. So that's how I can compare them.
Nobody thinks they have an evil mind, but we all have evil minds.
I mean, everybody has that angel and devil, of course, but where do you lean most? You know, and I go back and forth with you deciding on where do you lean most. Because one moment I have somebody who, you know, I'm dealing with somebody right in front of me who's very spiritual, and then the next minute
I'm not very spiritual.
it's okay.
I'm not.
Well,
have you not seen me get angry? Come on.
Yeah, but what do you call Buddhism? Do you call that a spiritual practice?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you
Have
know, I'm not
you don't
particularly
have
good at it.
you don't want to if you don't want to talk about it. I'm just wondering, did you break away from it, or
No.
do you still study it, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, I've got a textbook on my table right now. Survey of Buddhism by Sangharakshita.
Okay. Well, this is not a trolling conversation, by the way. We're merely talking with each other. I'm just letting you know that.
Yeah.
All right. So tell me about your Buddhist book that you're reading.
It's a history of Buddhist schools and doctrines, essentially from the early Theravadan schools up to the Mahayana schools. It doesn't really go into the tantric stuff. So it's just like an examination of the kind of different teachings and how they all compare with each other, and how, you know, whether you can say mesh the spiral path of the Pali Canon with the, you know, Bodhisattva ideal path, for example. Like, yeah, it's a fairly academic book, I suppose.
What's the title of it?
A Survey of Buddhism, its doctrines and methods through the ages. It's not like an introductory book. Like, it's not a book for people who are interested in finding more about Buddhism. It's more a book for people engaged in a more in-depth study, I suppose.
Do you find yourself like regularly meditating?
It depends.
Mm-hmm.
I don't find meditation particularly easy to do.
Mm-mm.
And it, you know, it takes a certain amount of like, given that you're essentially sitting on a cushion, not really, you know, doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's much more difficult than you might think, even though it's relatively simple in terms of the activity that one is engaged with. So, you know, like, just being aware of the breath on the face of it is really simple, right? Watching the gaps in the breath. It's really simple. Try doing it for 5 minutes, maintaining a continuous, uninterrupted awareness of the breathing process.
I did a group meditation. It was a 6-hour meditation, but you get a break after every hour. They had the bowl, and I forget what it's called, that they use to make the sound to kind of, you know, gradually awaken you from the meditation. So I'm privy on meditating and heart centering. It just takes a lot of practice, patience, and in my opinion, it takes a lot of belief that something positive will come out of the hard work you're putting in, because it's hard work. Like, I mean, definitely, it's not just sit there and hope something happens. It's almost like think of nothing.
In Buddhism, faith is said to be a positive mental event that is the kind of basis for all attainments, really. Like you have to have faith in the idea that meditation can work, because until you try it, you don't know, right? Like, so you're engaged in this kind of activity, kind of trusting that it's going to bear fruit.
Right. And it also takes it gives me hope that I can maybe heal wounds, or get to a relaxed state that I'm not normally ever at. But it does give me hope that there is a way to do that without getting on benzodiazepines and drinking alcohol. You know,
Yeah,
there's
but
a
it's
way
not
to get to
easy,
a relaxed state. No, it's really
because
not.
in order to get to the bliss,
Mm-hmm.
you have to integrate all of the disparate parts of your mind stream, right? So you have to integrate your hatred
Mm-hmm.
with your love. Like it all has to be
Mm-hmm.
included.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I had something to tell you, and now I forgot what it was. Yeah, I definitely think that you can heal past traumas, through meditation.
Although, yeah, but it will, yes, but it will bring it up. Like you experience the healing by being aware of the pain. Like it's not a case where you engage in meditation and then suddenly you're super happy and relaxed and you don't experience any like suffering anymore. Stuff comes up. The stuff. So so what happens when you engage in awareness practices is that all of the stuff that normally you ignore and you squash and you suppress,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
you
Mm-hmm.
you are aware of all of that.
Right. And the awareness can lead to acceptance, and the acceptance can lead to the healing. I think that's kind of like the steps that it takes to get to that blissful feeling.
Well,
Now,
no, that's a mischaracterization. I don't think that it can lead to healing. I don't know about that. Lead to transformation and transcendence. Yes, you can transform the suffering into a different type of energy or a different type of emotion. But when you come, like, I don't know, healing, it kind of imply, yeah, no, well, yeah, maybe healing is a good word to use. Maybe it's just that I don't like it because of some kind of psychological bias.
I mean, the way that I see healing is that instead of suppressing something that's painful, because we, as humans, we avoid pain. So instead of avoiding something that is painful, we're now accepting it. And that's the healing part of it, is accepting it and then moving on, like giving it to the universe and moving forward. And it not be, clouded in in the back of our heads. I remember what I was going to say to you, and that was that you were telling somebody that you don't believe in happiness. I don't know if I'm quoting that right.
Oh, I think it's a waste of time. Happiness is one, transient, which means that it's ultimately unsatisfactory. And three, when you actually look at it, like there's nothing there, it's fleeting. So I think contentment is a much more skillful mental state than happiness. Happiness can lead to unawareness. You can lose awareness with the kind of giddiness that comes with happiness.
And also happiness might, lead to elation, mania, and then you drop down to a lower level at some point. So if you're constantly content, I get what you're saying. Like
I think joy is much better than happiness. Bliss is much better than happiness, but they're more subtle. Like both joy and bliss are quite subtle experiences to have.
I think joy might kind of be the title for the umbrella, and then everything else be all encompassing under that. Like with joy, it's almost as if, like, even if circumstances come up that are negative, you can still feel joy and be able to think clearly to help solve a problem, or the emotions not to really take over. And the joy, if it's always there, then you can handle circumstances better. Not you, but in general. Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't want it always there. It would be kind of distracting, wouldn't it?
No. If I don't have a smile on my face, people are like, Shelly, what's wrong? You
It's
know?
funny. There's a book called Forest Recollections by I think it's by Kamila Tianovich, which is a book of stories of Thai Buddhist monks who were around in Thailand at the start of the 20th century, in the period of time when Thailand was kind of revising Buddhism to strip out any of the mystical aspects. But you get these monks; they're called Tudong monks, and they live in the forests, right? So they just kind of live in the jungle, and then they might have a few disciples that go and live in the jungle with them, and that's where they practice. They don't live in monasteries, and they don't really engage with the lay population. And there's this one monk, and I can't forget his name, but he was meeting his new disciples, and one of the things that he said to them was, don't assume that I dislike you. And it's because he had quite a stern face,
Yeah, don't assume that. Because that just maybe his look. And they got to save a lot on rent by living out there.
I mean, monks don't pay rent.
No, well taken care of. Yeah, and a lot of times we do wear our emotions on our face, and sometimes you really can't tell how somebody is feeling. Because they, some people like to, they can hide it better. No, Chloe, he didn't say two dongs at all. He didn't say that.
Tudong, it's spelled Thudong.
Well, maybe he did say it then. Okay. Well, okay.
I mean,
is it like drop bears? Happy hippie. She's so funny. Oh my gosh.
No. Oh my God.
They don't know, Shiva, and that's why they're asking.
Let me type it for you.
No problem. Sergeant Lawless, I wonder what you said for it to get blocked. So the T word was blocked. Oh, yeah. I don't want his name in here. So I blocked it. Yeah, you can't say his name, guys. Tudong.
My word. I've just checked on Amazon. Forest Recollections, the hardback version, is 100 fucking quid. I mean, the paperback's like 25, which is kind of pricey for a paperback book, but 100 quid for a hardback book.
Wow, that's quite a bit. Oh, I'm trying to convert it, but it's probably like $50 or something.
No, it's probably going to be like, I mean, what's the exchange rate at the moment?
I haven't looked today, actually.
USD.
No, Sergeant Lawless, you don't need to put his name in here. Okay.
That would be $124.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's quite a bit. So it's a good read, huh?
I found it really inspiring. Yeah. Those monks were fucking hardcore, man. They were hardcore. So they'd live in the jungle, right? At nighttime, all they had was a mosquito net. And there'd be tigers, snakes, elephants.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Did they wear shoes, and did they like
I think they probably had sandals, maybe.
They had a river or something that they could go and wash.
Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing that would, you'd want to locate a water source, wouldn't you?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, you would definitely need to go near that. Shiva, do you miss the old you that was not a bully?
Am I a bully?
Well, you side with bullies.
What do you mean?
I mean, you were trying to find a loophole and ask me, well, is it against TOS?
That's not a loophole. There's only one rule in my server, which is abide by Discord's terms of service.
well, my phone died, or I'd look it up to see if dead animals are
I don't
in
think they are.
importance.
I think gore is. So if someone had put up an image of like a rabbit carcass with its kind of chest exposed and you can see all the organs, or you know, someone like yeah, I think that would be against Discord's TOS. But I don't think that, for instance, a picture of a snake eating a rabbit is against Discord's terms of service.
Well, I think we got a good thing going on here. I think everybody's getting along. Nobody's bullying, and it's just fun times, just good times, and I'm not being serious. I'm not going to hold any resentments. I'm not going to take it personally. You know, I wouldn't personally kill a rabbit, but if they agree with it, hey, you know, I can look the other way. I have that privilege to do that. Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
they are meat.
You can. I mean, maybe you can't.
Have you eaten a rabbit before, Shiva?
I don't think I have eaten rabbit. No.
Okay. All right. I quite like you right now. A lot.
Well, you know, I don't eat corpses.
Do you eat seafood?
Is it a dead animal?
Oh.
No, I don't eat seafood because, you know, fish are animals. And I don't eat, you know, corpses. And it's not necessarily
wonderful. I'm glad to hear that.
It's not necessarily a ethics thing, you know. I just find the idea distasteful.
Yeah, I agree. So I'm pescatarian. I do eat seafood once in a while. Not often. I'm not catching it. I'm just kind of, a little shrimp or whatever every now and then. But I'm really turned off by any kind of meat, you know. And it's for more moral reasons. And also I don't like the taste. There's so much that I can eat to keep me healthy. To not resort to that. Oh, this is true. Look, the cartel is here, okay? And clearly they see something in me that, that they approve of. Shiva, why is it not okay for people to make fun of blank, but you're okay
David,
with him?
You could say his name. His name's David. It's fine. I don't care if people make fun of David. What I do care about is people threatening to shoot him.
God, I know. I remember that. That was horrible. Jeez.
You know, if you're going to make a community post like Nemi and include a hashtag that says "shoot David," I care about that. If you're just going to take the piss, I don't care about that at all.
Do not tell him about that.
Well, I don't care about that. If you want to make, you know, fun of him, I mean, it's fine. You know, I'm not entirely sure what you'd be making fun of, seeing as, you know, nobody knows who he is really, right? But yeah, go for your life. You know, I don't care about that shit.
That was kind of out of the blue, though, that she did that. I hadn't seen her around for a while, and then all of a sudden, here she comes rolling through and putting out threats.
Oh yeah, Rebecca, check if you want proof. Go and look on my community page.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Does that answer the question satisfactorily?
Yeah. You want to drop down? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm asking Scooter. So he's saying a meme of David.
What
would be a meme of David? You don't have his fucking image. What are you talking about? It would just be a meme of a person with the word David.
Oh, yeah, I get it.
I mean, yeah, fine. If you want to make that meme, go for your life. Like, knock yourself out.
Oh, wow.
What's it? Some meme where you've got a random person and what? I don't know.
Like alphabet soup. I heard a rumor that Authority Check is very scared of STL. Authority Check has a false sense of confidence. It's actually Paquito. You know, he was better off with ASMR. The two of them made a great couple. Wow, I'm getting pretty bold with my shit talking these days, aren't I, Shiva? It's what happens when you get bullied for 2.5 years. What's what happens when I get bullied for 2.5 years? I start to come back.
2.5 years?
Hmm?
What was that word? When you get what for 2.5 years? Void.
Oh my gosh.
I just didn't hear you properly. That's all.
My hand is over my mouth because I'm resting. I was like lounging. Bullied. I get
bullied, right?
Bullied. Yep.
Okay, so
when do I get to the point where I don't feel like I'm being bullied? Because I'm kind of tired of it. Tired of saying it.
There's only one way out, Shelley.
Yeah.
Because I've been thinking about this for myself. I mean, I don't feel like I get bullied, but I do feel like, for the most part, participating in this community is different forms of unpleasant. Like, it's rare that I have an encounter where, you know, we're just hanging out on a panel, and I don't mean when I say we, like you and me specifically. I mean, you know, just whoever, like where we're just hanging out on a panel, having a laugh and enjoying ourselves. There's normally always something that happens, some conversation that occurs that's unpleasant in some way. And so I've been wondering myself, well, okay, what's the resolution to that? And the only resolution is to not participate. Like that, like in terms of when I'm thinking about myself, and obviously I'm only talking about myself here, I'm not applying this to anyone else. It's kind of the only successful resolution that I can think of is simply just not to take part. You know, and maybe I'm kind of gearing myself up just to kind of walk away, right? Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. But it seems to me that's the only way.
In my program, it says to cease fighting anyone and anything, to be able to find that serenity. But also, I think also that if I'm being critiqued, you know, just thank them, and then not verbally, but because maybe down the road it's like, oh, maybe they were right, but at the time my ego was too strong and I wasn't able to accept that they were right. So and then take what you need and leave the rest, you know. And that's kind of where I stand now and where I'm going to stand now when it comes to criticism. Now, I understand that there's a difference between criticism, like constructive criticism, and I don't know if I can say bullying, but like hate,
being attacked.
Like hate, yeah, yes. So there's a difference.
That's a line of Tarquin's, isn't it? Criticism is not an attack. Then
so we're never attacked.
No. That's not no. He's not saying people are never attacked, but quite often people will say that they're under attack when they're merely being criticized.
So we're not okay.
Like, so if and I think the difference is that, like, if someone comes to you and says, look, like, what you did is kind of wrong for, you know, this reason, right? That's a criticism. But if someone comes to you and says what you did was wrong and you're an unmitigated piece of shit, well, that's an attack.
Yeah, because it's not anything that I can go somewhere with it except fight back. If it's going to cause me to fight, then why engage, you know?
Yeah, and I suppose, I mean, I don't know what the resolution is. I kind of really don't like censoring people. I actually don't. I don't like deleting posts in my server. I do it sometimes. I have done it. You know, like when people use each other's images, for example, I'll just delete that shit. But yeah, it's just not something that I'm really keen on doing. unless a post is breaching terms of service.
Because it'll cause an outcry, and you don't want that. That's just smart.
Well, and also, like, I'm kind of aware that, like, even though it's kind of broadened out, there's still loads of people in the community who are completely obsessed with freedom of expression as a thing, right? I mean,
oh, I think it's glorious. Oh yeah, just such great taste that they have.
no, it's shitty taste.
What happened?
I mean, nobody's saying it's good. I don't think. Or at least I'm not.
I thought just now knowing that you're vegetarian or vegan. Vegetarian?
Yeah.
Vegan? Okay.
Yeah,
I think that you would be
eggs and
offended.
cheese.
Aren't you offended by those pictures?
I'm no more offended by those pictures than I am of a lion taking down a gazelle.
I guess I have, I've never owned a lion nor a gazelle, so I don't have a personal attachment,
Right.
I guess, with it. If you knew the story about my bunny, you might understand. And for them to kind of make fun of it, it's like, I take it very personally. The simple fact that my niece gave him to me before she died. And so he's special to me. That's all. But yeah, so I mean, they can keep joking around. That's fine. I'm just not going to take it personally anymore, because then that's when they keep doing it for some reason. So just let me find out what you guys' weaknesses are, okay? So I can exploit that. How about that? Might want to keep your private life in check. Don't let anything out, because I'm going to be exploiting that. I don't want to exploit anything, Shiva. I really don't want to be like them. I don't. And then I'm talking about those 4 people who decided, and especially Pat. I mean, dude, I don't care if it's from a movie or not. It's grotesque. I got somebody coming up. Would you like to speak to him?
I mean, yeah, sure.
You don't know who it is.
Oh shit! My name is Mad. You know that's not really me, because I was trolling RBR Network in it. So cool, that's me.
What's going on, man?
Yeah, I just wanted to ask Shiva a question. Yeah, the question is, C Tonic. He told me, for pond bombing, he's gonna send it to the UK authorities, and that I'm gonna get arrested. Is that a true fact?
Okay. Are you asking me if Tonic is intending to do that, or whether you can be arrested for indecent exposure?
On YouTube, yeah.
Of course, you can be arrested for indecent exposure on YouTube. It's still.
But can Tonic get me arrested?
Well, if he does manage to, 1, find out your identity, and 2, make a complaint to
he got my picture because I sent it to him. That's it.
Yeah. So if he gets your name and address, and then he's able to forward that information on to the appropriate police authority, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, but then obviously the pond bombs are that it wasn't me that done it. So how could they prove it's me?
What are you talking about? I've seen your rancid penis. Thank you very much for that, by the way. You fucking asshole.
But Shiva, I got arrested. I got arrested for uploading videos of Tommy Robinson, and I got NFA, and it came from my IP address. So I don't think the police would really care. Which one's more important?
Uploading videos of Tommy Robinson is not the same thing as indecent exposure. And yes, you can be arrested for showing your junk on the internet. It's called indecent exposure.
He can't prove that it was his though, unless he shows the face. And
what else? He said, I'll be charged with a sexual offense for doing that. Is that true?
It's indecent exposure. It's the same as flashing yourself on the street.
Oh, that's nothing really that.
Hey, Truth, listen, we're good, man. Don't try and do that here, okay? I don't know what kind of wild hairs you got going on today, but let's.
No, I don't pond bomb that innocent people. I'm just that.
Okay.
I never done it.
Yeah. So yeah, I wouldn't. It's you could get in trouble for that. You could.
Okay.
You're not necessarily going to get in trouble, but I'm saying you could get in trouble if some of your personal information leaked out somehow.
Yeah. But then they have to prove it was me.
Check on Google. Shall I check on Google?
Mhm.
Can you be arrested for indecent exposure online?
You want to tell them what your original name was, Truth Finder?
No, I gave them Pokepie informations about me. And they're going.
Your original name that you had on here for your avatar. You came
Right,
up.
okay. What are indecent exposure, flashing, and cyber flashing? This is from Rape Crisis England and Wales website.
Yeah.
Indecent exposure or flashing is when someone shows their genitals in order to scare or upset another person. Cyber flashing is when indecent exposure happens online or over text message. Wow. So actually, unsolicited dick pics.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Be illegal. It's
Wow.
illegal. Damn.
Okay, let me see if there's a
People are breaking the law every day.
police website. British okay, law.
Is your penis unimpressive?
But it wasn't
No,
mine.
don't ask him that because he's going to want to fucking whip it
Mine.
out so we can have a look. Just don't.
I don't want to look at it, but I just want his opinion on it.
I wouldn't do that. I never do that. That's the thing. And I don't know why Tonic is trying to get a random person's thing and put it with me. Like, he sent a picture. Apparently, he said, "I'm sending the picture to the police and the penis too." And I'm like, "What the fuck? Like, you can't be accusing me of that shit. I'm fucking innocent."
Oh my gosh, is he really going to go down that road?
Because, you know, I don't know.
He's upset because of your videos.
What's the offense, though?
All right. What else is illegal? This is kind of obviously all just UK stuff.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Like, so some of it
Depends
is,
on
you know, you would expect like stuff to do with kids and all that. Bestiality is illegal to upload. I didn't know that.
Yeah, but what is the offense?
In most
What is the
states.
offense of porn bombing?
Well, porn bombing would be indecent exposure, right? Because you're getting your genitals out in public.
Indecent exposure.
No, exposure.
Exposure.
Yeah.
But I seen a naked man running around the street. The police grabbed him and they put him on the wall when I was younger. I think they were treating him like, you know, mentally ill or something, because he was like, he was full on butt naked and he was walking on the street, and I was like, what the fuck, man?
Oh wow. Yeah,
You know,
that's angel dust or something.
Right. Okay. So here we go. Here we go. So you might be okay. Right. So this is again from the Rape Crisis England and Wales website.
But that's not rape though. That's just indecent exposure.
Yeah. And in so talking about online stuff.
Yeah.
So although cyber flashing is a form of indecent exposure, it isn't always treated as a criminal offence in the English and Welsh justice system. That's partly because the law that makes exposure a crime wasn't really written with the online world in mind. However,
thank
the British
God.
government, there's more. However, the British government recently said it plans to make sure that cyber flashing is clearly named in law as a criminal offence.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So I done it before when the law was passed. Ha! Tonic fail.
What happened over at Silver Diamonds? Anything?
I deny it. I deny all allegations.
Okay,
No,
gotcha.
Truth Finder, it doesn't say that you won't be arrested. It just says
You
that
could.
it isn't always treated as a criminal offence.
Oh, then I guess I better stop doing that. Even if I do it porn.
And they also have a reverse penis recognition.
Seriously?
I mean, kind of like a thumbprint.
I mean, seeing as you're up here and we're talking about it, why do you get your dick out on panels? Like, I don't understand.
It's not even mine. It's not even me. How do you know?
Isn't
It could be my twin.
You just admitted to doing it.
I
You
blame
guys
my
have the same dick.
I blame my twin brother.
You just admitted to doing it on this panel like 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, we do have your face pic, but this thing is like you have half of it. I've seen half of this.
I'll be honest, yeah. Out of all the things that Tonic said to me, the only thing that got me was this one. But now I'm feeling much better.
Don't do it.
No.
Okay.
Come on, Teddy. I won't do it. I won't do it to you because you never done anything to me.
That's
the people
true.
that done it to me, I never.
Here,
Never.
I'll cover you right now.
That is the best porn blocker I've ever seen.
So great. That's so great. The camera does add 10 pounds. You guys, I lost 10 pounds.
So for the police, I deny everything. This man, Tonic, is a liar. I got the evidence on the phone. You know, this man always accused me of being a pedophile.
Absolutely.
Do you think the police are watching this stream right now, Truefinder?
Huh?
Do you think the police are watching this panel?
No, they're not watching this panel, just in case Chelsea.
Now that Aloon's in the chat, I want her to come on the panel. I've not spoken to a lunatic in ages.
I'll leave you to the
live.
live.
Come on up. Let me drop the link for her.
I mean, cool. She might have stuff going on. She might not be able to join.
I think she's been on my panel before. The bunny doesn't count as extra. I don't eat bunnies. Okay. And bunnies weigh like 2 pounds or less. They're strong though. You know, for their weight, they have some very powerful hind legs. That when they thump, it makes this sound that scares animals away. It's happened to dogs that, my rabbit's been around. It's a good defense technique. Oh, great. Thanks, Bruce. Yeah, I did see that a couple times. Thank you. Appreciate it. So you doing all right, Shiva? Doing good?
Yeah, not bad. Yeah. Life's ticking over.
Yeah, I know. Every once in a while, I got to get off here and deal with the real life. I don't see how people can get away from this. And Rada's saying, oh, I'm taking a break. That was 4 days ago. It's been on every day since then. Like people,
just stop.
So addictive.
It's easy. It's easy. Just go and do something else for a month.
Right, but there are withdrawals. I don't know if you realize this.
Yeah, I've done it several times. Have you not noticed that occasionally I'll just fuck off for a couple of weeks and nobody will hear from me?
Yeah, I have.
Right, well, it's not difficult. I mean, yeah, and there's the initial, FOMO that passes pretty quickly within a day or two.
Mm-hmm.
It's once if you resign yourself, I'm not doing this, then you'll go and do other things.
Chris have always told me, don't tell people you're getting off. Just take the break. Don't say anything. Because then they'll.
I mean, I tend not to. I'll just decide, I'm not doing this for a couple of weeks or whatever, and then I'll, go and do something else. Sometimes I will. Sometimes I say I'm taking a couple of weeks off.
It scared him. Yeah, I don't know, man. Everybody's trying to get content, I think this whole thing with the Dalai Lama, I'm very disappointed, very let down. But that's the whole thing in life is that don't have expectations on people because we are human and we are fallible. And if you put somebody on a pedestal, they're just going to let you down eventually. So accept everybody as that they are human and they will make mistakes and let us down sometimes. And he really let a lot of people down. So can't like it. And on that note, a lunatic is not going to come up, I guess.
Yeah, no, she can't join the panel, she said.
Oh, okay.
If you 2:34. Or at least it's whatever time it is, but 34 minutes past the hour is her comment where she says she can't join.
Okay. Yeah, I thought you were sleeping. I kind of said some really harsh things about you, Shiva.
Oh, I don't care.
I really hope that you don't go back and listen. I'm sure you won't. You're busy and stuff.
No, I kind of look. If you're just expressing an opinion, I sort of don't care what you say.
And I never said like I hate you or anything like that, because I really, I don't see that I could do that, and have that hatred or anything like that towards you. I was just upset at the situation, but that's on me though. That's not you. You don't.
Yeah, I mean,
I get upset. It's not your fault.
I think it's fine. Like, I kind of look. If you're going to be rude to me or about me, I kind of don't care. Like, I care if you lie about me. Like, I care about that. But if you're just going to say she was a cunt or whatever, like that just doesn't bother me.
No, I was saying like, about the Buddha, like, is he still practicing? And if he is, he's allowing this. And I was kind of just talking it out, and also hoping that you would come.
No, there's no way that I could apply Buddhist ethics to this community. Are you fucking kidding me?
Okay. Yeah,
can you imagine how that just wouldn't work?
I'm still trying to figure this out. This whole internet experience, I'm still trying to figure it out. I mean, we're almost immersed into it like we are in real life, almost. A lot of us are.
Anyone that actually left? What about Steve Pinder? He left, didn't he?
Oh, what made you think of him? Yeah.
Because of middle-aged boomers' comment, I can't think of anyone that actually left.
Oh wow, he did, yeah.
I can't think of anyone else.
What's Murph?
Oh yeah.
Raquel. Apollonia. Yeah, a lot of people just don't leave. Quick Quiver hasn't been around. Miss you, Quick Quiver. Hope the word gets out to you. Hey, your mom. What's up? I think I said hi to you. What's up? I heard you and Truth Finder on another panel. You guys were funny. I was dying. I think I even told you about that. And how I really liked the way that you two bantered with each other. It's almost as if he kind of sees you as a mentor.
Oh God, I hope not.
Oh gosh, did I say that? I did.
Please no.
I really did. I see it like that. That's my impression. He's still around? I don't know.
I'm not. I am not a teacher.
Really? You don't think so?
No, I haven't got the patience for it.
You pretty much teach me life lessons all the time from your own experience, and it's appropriate to the situation at hand. So I don't know, that's teaching, in my opinion.
Well, I mean, it's not something that I'm actively doing. If that happens, then it happens. But
You don't. Well, and also when you set out your panels, though, you have a topic, so it's an educational panel usually, and then it turns into a shit show.
Yeah. Although I mean, I'm going to be honest. I'm not kind of feeling the panel thing at the moment, or at least hosting it. I'm kind of working on something edited.
Okay. Yeah. It would just be like oh my gosh, look who's coming up. Would it just be like like you doing a panel, like a monologue, or you don't want to tell us?
I mean, it wouldn't be a panel; it would be a video.
Mm.
But yeah, a monologue.
Mm-hmm. Just answer the question, buddy. In case anybody's wondering, I am private chatting somebody, so that's what's going on right now. I mean, the avatar is authority checks, and the name of it is Unblock Me. Oh my gosh. No, I see now he's showing his face and his hat's on and everything. Why does he want to? Just why? Oh my God.
Why won't you unblock me?
Authority check.
Why won't you unblock me?
Like I said, there's just way too much bad blood. I can't.
Yeah, but the only way to get over that bad blood is through a bridge. You are the bridge builder.
I mean, I don't really know, like, what you did to me exactly last time, but I know there's some bad stuff from the past.
Actually, what happened was you broke a promise, and then I porn bombed you. So that's what happened. I told you I wouldn't porn bomb you for a couple of conditions, and one of those conditions was that you wouldn't block me. You blocked me, and I porn bombed you.
All right.
But I'm open into.
Why did I go up on you about the culture? What did you do then for me to do that? Was there anything that you did? Do you remember?
No.
I can't remember either.
No,
right.
I did nothing, which was the whole purpose for me doing that.
I see. I mean, in the past, we didn't hit it off. There were just a lot of words exchanged.
What do you mean we didn't hit it off? If I remember the video, Shiva wants to fuck me. AC wants to fuck me. I think everybody wanted to fuck you. I was in that category. How is it that we didn't get it off? I mean, you didn't get it off.
I didn't get off. No, I just didn't. You didn't do it for me, buddy. It must be that wife thing, I guess. It just kind of got in the way.
Well, I'm a dirty Mexican, so there's that.
Oh my gosh. Then learn Spanish. Claro que sí, por favor. Habla español. Your confidence is por poquito. ¿Por qué?
Porque
es necesario. Porque es tu cultura. That's why.
I'm an American. No necesito.
Okay, well, you don't live in Miami, do you? You know, there's places in Texas.
Miami's still America, so I can guarantee I can get somewhere and someone speaks English. So, ¿por qué?
Yeah, porque they have signs everywhere and they say, we speak English because everybody speaks Spanish. What's up, Prime?
Devon, make me a cup of tea.
Oh my gosh.
I do need a cup of tea, actually.
I just can't get porn bombs. This is just...
Hey there, Shiva.
So that's an interesting... Hi, Authority Check. Your mum raises an interesting question in the chat. So he asks, so now the panel host has to meet conditions or they get porn bombed?
No. That was just a deal that me and her made. That had to do with a situation. And every time I would come up, I would tell her, I'm not here to porn bomb her. And I said, look, I promise I won't do that. So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
It was a deal that was made.
It puts my channel in jeopardy. And you like coming over here, so if you shut me down, I won't be here.
Well, I'm not trying to shut you down.
Right. Okay. Hey, Shiva, it's your mom, not your mum, by the way.
Yeah, whatever.
Can you say that? Can I just hear you say that? I want to clip
I mean,
it.
I can.
I want to. Can I hear it? Because that's like English, American
Your
English.
mom.
No.
I prefer
Your
mum.
mum.
Okay.
Your mum. Did I
Your
say it
mum
right?
is
Yeah.
your mum is so fat she has an event horizon.
I
Which,
wish I
as a
had
joke,
that
actually
I
makes no
forgot all
sense.
mine.
Your mum is
Now-
so fat she has a wide load sticker on her ass.
See, that's the
Ooh.
thing. Everybody's got jokes about fatness. I think 80% of the community could stand to go on a liquid diet. Let's do that. Let's do this challenge. Challenge me.
Wasn't somebody in the community on a liquid diet?
Why can't we call them vodka?
Was it Amanda Erickson?
I don't remember. I remember somebody saying something about they're on a liquid diet.
I've done a liquid diet before for 7 days. All juice.
I mean, technically, my liquid diet is these little sweetened water drinks.
Wait. Oh, is it carbonated?
Yeah, these are carbonated drinks.
Yeah, I like
But rather than
carbonated
drinking
drinks.
the Coke, I drink these little sweetened waters, carbonated
Right, so
water.
they still have enough, like they still does that not have the same amount of kind of sugar and stuff in it as, say, Coke or Pepsi or whatever?
No. Let's
All right.
see.
How much sugar? How many grams of sugar does it contain?
No fat, no
Mhm.
sugar.
No sugar?
No protein. It's got a little bit of potassium in it.
That's good.
Here.
No sugar, huh? And it's sweetened, so it must just be from real strawberries. Very cool.
No, I think that's artificially flavored, but I mean, zero. I don't know if they can. That little Zoom shit doesn't work right now.
What is it like? Splenda?
Anyways.
If they use Splenda, like that's good, but aspartame is disgusting in my opinion. But sucralose, I guess, is a little bit like better than aspartame. But Perrier, I mean, you can't go wrong with that. Or bubbly even had. There's some that have caffeine in it, like 35 milligrams of caffeine with bubbly. It's sparkling water.
So ingredients call for carbonated water, citric acid, potassium citrate. Oh, it does have natural flavors in it.
Oh,
I
that's
stand
cool.
corrected.
Hey, what's the brand on that? Because I'm ready to try something new. I'll probably have to order it though. I don't see that in my store.
This is just this one's honestly just a store brand. So
what store is it from? Like Kroger or
HEB.
something? AQV.
Yeah, it's a grocery chain here in Texas.
AQV. So there's a lot of Spanish speakers in South Texas, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, anytime you want to learn it, you just, Rebels.
I tried to learn it. I didn't pick it up.
Okay. Well, Rebels learning Spanish.
Is he? Wow.
Yeah, he had a whole stream, and I mean, he for hours was speaking Spanish.
Does that mean he's going to grift in Spanish too?
I don't know, but it was amazing. Absolutely amazing. I loved it. Without any help, without any prior knowledge, he was rolling the R's. He had the pronunciations almost perfect. Yeah, it was good shit, He's branching out a little bit from his comfort zone. You guys,
Did he
the
talk
more
about
that
his court date today?
well, see,
Went
the
to court
more
today, didn't he?
yeah, and the more you guys talk about the whole quote grifting, the more he's going to be inclined to not do something else. Like, let's encourage him to do something better,
But that hasn't worked in the past, so.
Well, anyway, I feel like I'm supposed to be mean to you.
No, aren't you meant to be building a bridge with each other?
I thought that's what we
we're
were
being
doing.
cordial, so that's pretty good. Fat Rada. Fat Rada wants to come up. Let's see what Fat Rada has to say. What's up, Fat Rada?
Devon, make me a cup of tea. Devon, Devon, Devon.
What a dummy.
I have to say, I do kind of like Prime when he's jumping on panels. And David, make me a cup of tea in that strange
Well, it's
voice he
hypothetically
does.
funny. Oh my gosh. That was so weird. That was so left field. I really thought it was Rada, you know. Of course, he quit 4 days ago.
Yeah, it doesn't take much to get Rada to come back.
No. It's easy to bait him.
Well, he's easily triggered, so there's that.
Yeah, I can tell. I can tell when people are triggered. I'm starting to be able to pick up on that. The thing is you guys haven't figured out when I'm triggered. You know what I mean? I mean,
Don't
I
be
can.
absurd, Shelley.
Hey, Shiva.
Everyone knows when you're triggered because it's
Look.
as obvious as the sun in the sky.
Okay, so when I stop laughing, maybe that's when I'm triggered. But Shiva, we know you're yelling, and oh, now I know why I was upset. And that triggered me to think that there's a lot of yelling that goes on with you, AC, when you get triggered. And
actually, I like to yell, so you can't really tell when I'm triggered. But real quick, Evil Terry in the chat says, $60, por favor, is not hard. It's not that hard. So there's that. He's talking about the grifting for
your dick's not that hard.
Oh my god.
I don't know where that came from, but you know.
All right, let me let I got STL and then I got Fat Rada coming back up.
Let's go, Fat Rada.
Southern Belle wants me to give her a shout out. Can I give her a shout out?
Sure. Go ahead.
There you go. There's your shout out, Southern Belle.
Shout out, didn't he? All right, then. Let's take this down because I think we're safe up here with STL.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So STL, remind me of why I should or should not talk to AC.
You're free to do what you want.
I think I'm putting myself in the line of fire with this guy. I mean,
You need to put up some boundaries.
yeah, I know. Shiva, look, I can't build
Jelly,
my own
you forgot
bridges.
to ask the question though of me coming up here.
Oh yeah, why are you up here?
No, not that.
Oh, okay, wait.
Seriously, you don't remember? Oh my god, this woman. This is where you go, hey AC, are you gonna porn bomb me?
No,
then I go,
no.
Oh, what the hell?
Oh.
I'm not porn bombing you. Jesus Christ, woman.
You weren't going to, I swear. Listen, I have this intuition about me. I do. I know I can feel
What's
it.
the one thing that I run around here and say? I'm honest with my shit. So if you ask me, hey, you're going to porn bomb me, and I say no, and I porn bomb me anyways, well, I'm not a man of my word now, am I?
Mm-mm.
I like to be a man of my word.
Yeah, that's true. So, what are you worth to get dropped? I'm trying.
Are you trying to make money all of a sudden?
Yeah, I'm actually trying to buy a ticket to birthday on my birthday and live stream it and maybe get in a mosh pit or two, going with a group of people. If I don't get the money, I probably won't go because I got some other things to pay. But if I do, then that's an incentive for me to go, you know. $10 to drop him. Y'all don't want him up here, do you? That's actually only one suggestion there. He might just be kidding. I don't know. No, I mean,
yeah, I can't
basically,
specify.
with you, there's just certain topics that I just can't bring up, and
So
it
don't
would
bring them
start.
up.
It would start a fire.
But
Come
that's
on,
why you
baby,
don't bring
light
them up.
my
I'm not bringing
fire.
anything up. I'm simply up here so you can unblock my main accounts. I hate going in as sock accounts. I like people to know where it's me.
Yeah, speaking of blocking, why you block me, bro?
Oh, because I got tired like of the big talk from you talking about how Philadelphia or St. Louis or Missouri. I forgot one of those, but you kept saying like how it's the murder capital, trying to insinuate that like you're this big shot when you're really not. Yeah.
Well, you don't think I'm a big shot?
No, I think you're a fat ass, but there's a big difference there.
What?
But
So
you're
like,
kind of
yeah. Why you gonna call me a
Sorry.
fat ass? Isn't it like the
Yeah,
fat ass
here's
calling
a
the fat
mirror,
ass? Pot calling the kettle black
don't
type of
break
thing?
it. Shiva, you are welcome to interject at any time.
Seems a little hypocritical.
In relation, I have no dog in this arg.
I mean, a psychologist doesn't treat himself.
Right,
Okay.
but this isn't therapy.
Interjection's good.
That is true.
Shiva. Yeah, he's right again. Oh, right. COVID is here. What's up?
Are you denying that St. Louis is the murder capital of the United States?
Oh, the thing is, I don't give a shit.
Well, why not?
I mean, why would I care?
Because
Like,
I'm
I didn't grow up
spitting
in the hood.
facts.
Why? I don't care about your facts.
What? Only your facts matter?
No, I just don't give a shit.
Why not?
Because you're a nobody to me.
He's
Why you
somebody.
talk about me all the time if I'm nobody? You sure
Yeah.
talk about me a lot.
Oh, actually, I talk about Paige B more than I talk about you. There's a big difference
love
there.
Paige.
No.
Paige, you're welcome to come up. We're building bridges right now, I think. Shiva is here to monitor, which would be great if he did that. Huckleberry, all right. That boy's face ate his neck. Slow down on the snack chubs. Oh, that's sweet. Crazy Dingo is saying hi to Evil Terry. I don't know why. Bring out the knives. I had a couple machetes. I wish I still had them, but the cops took them.
I just think it's kind of funny you block me. That's how much a pussy you are.
I mean, what did you expect when you send me a picture like this? I mean,
What
did
is
you
that?
not send this picture to me?
Maybe.
I don't know. You tell me. You didn't? Or you say you didn't?
I didn't say I didn't. What is that?
I don't know. What
Carolina
is it?
Reapers. It's an air gun. An air gun. That's a paintball gun. Paintball.
Mm-hmm. I mean, try to claim there was a big shot, so you didn't
Did you
send
send
that.
that?
I mean, was
Did
he
you-
inviting you to engage in some paintball?
I don't know.
Well, what's the context behind that?
Yeah.
Context matters, right?
You're the one who messaged me there, STL. So
Yeah.
STO.
I sent you a photo.
no, you sent me more than that.
Ooh, STL, you
Oh.
playing dirty. All right, STL. You guys going paintballing? I didn't
The
think
Four
you liked
Loko.
him. I didn't think you liked him enough
The
to go
grenade
paintballing
launcher.
with him.
I mean, that would be content. You two
Hey,
on
you know what,
opposing
guys?
paintball teams.
I'm going paintballing with some family in my wedding dress because Tark requested that. Because that's a good way to discard of it. And I'll also take it downtown and walk around with the paint on it. So great idea, Tarquin. I'm
Even has an
almost
optic
there. I
on the
got
top.
6 more pounds to lose, and that's been my goal.
Optic.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was
Have you ever
skinnier
been paintballing?
back then.
Anyone?
Yeah.
I haven't been.
Quack,
before.
right?
No.
You should, Shelley. It's fun. It's a great laugh.
You can change that pic now. I don't know. It's kind of, I don't know, weird on my panel stuff.
You don't like the Four Loko high point?
Mm-mm. It's okay. I just, hey, Wilma, what's up? Good to see you. Somebody was asking about you yesterday.
Up is a relative concept, Shelley. It has no intrinsic value.
Mm.
Do you know, I did that line in a Discord server earlier today, and the person got really offended.
Jeez. They would.
You have to talk about the context, though, because context matters.
I would like to hear I mean, come on. You're not even talking with each other. That's not good bridge building.
I'm actually waiting for him to state what he sent me, but
why don't you say it?
I mean, you're the one that sent it to me. I don't want to take it out of context, right?
Yeah, I don't remember exactly what I said to you.
All right, let's get to the bottom of this. AC, what did he send you?
He sent me a bunch of messages trying to insinuate that he's a bigger fucking shot than he really is. Fat boy over here trying to insinuate that he can put damage on me. Back to the matter is, just because someone wants to point out either a picture of a fucking paintball gun or an actual fucking AR-15, don't think that not for one second if somebody doesn't come to my motherfucking house that I don't have my own fucking protection.
Peace.
Have you got a paintball gun as well?
Oh no, I got something better than a paintball gun. So there's that.
A Nerf gun.
Exactly.
Has seen it before, hasn't he?
So did you just cock a firearm? Is that the appropriate term? I don't handle firearms, so I'm not exactly.
Well,
sure
you know, us Americans and our firearms, so there's that.
It's not what's meant by following the cock.
Was that an attempt at intimidation?
No. Okay. You can't intimidate somebody like Big Brick here.
Right. I mean, you did kind of go hood on us for a moment.
Is STL unintimidatable?
Well, you know, somebody wanted to make claims about being hood, so there's that.
I mean, are you intimidated by him?
I think I'm intimidated by STL.
By him.
I mean, look, I think we need to see a paintball match between you two now. It's the only way to resolve this issue.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah. Can we arrange this? This is good. Throw Paige in there, you know? Why not? Oh, sorry, Paige. Look, STL, for whatever reason, you know, you wanted to send him some pictures.
I thought he might like it.
Clearly, he got offended. Or he's just questioning it, maybe. No, I shouldn't put words in your mouth. So, are you questioning him? Like, have you asked him why yet, or do you need to know right now? Do you need to know the pictures? Like, where do we go from here, guys? Is it worth?
Look, AC, why don't you just expose STL right now and just show us the DMs?
Yeah.
Oh, is that what you like? Yeah, I could do that.
I mean, you know my relationship with showing DMs, right?
STL, how do you feel about this?
I mean, it's the only way to expose somebody.
But do you want to? I mean, I don't know if I want to put it on the big screen because then
Look, he calls me a pervert.
Yeah, he said.
I called you a pervert.
Yeah. You sent me pictures.
Actually, I think that's just a meme, right? Isn't that what it's called? It's a meme.
Fair enough.
So STL wants to know why Authority Check is scared to talk to him in DMs. Keep going.
So I took a little meme out just to poke fun at the dude.
And
he got bent out of shape.
Studio gangster is what you are, he said. Oh, did you think you could hit my DM and trigger me? Get off those nuts, fat boy. You ain't shit but a fat fuck. And he said, shit. Authority Check says,
Sorry.
Who tries to be hard?
Hang on a minute. Authority Check, how much do you weigh?
Oh, me?
Yeah,
I'm in my 200s. I got no shame in my game. I actually said it many times. I'm a short little fat fuck.
Scroll up. We got what's coming now. STL says, size shirt.
You might want to take the names off so you can see what's below that.
Scroll up, man. Oh, you can't. Okay, hang on.
There you go.
You think I'm a punk? I've done some dirt back in the day, but you never kicked the door in.
Back in the day. Ain't
ran
that
up on
gangster?
someone.
Straight gangster, motherfucker. Straight motherfucking gangster.
That's right.
Yeah, you done some dirt.
You could have slapped somebody in the mouth when you saw him that one time too, but
St. Louis ain't no Jake, ain't no Chuck, ain't no joke, son. Murder capital of the USA. Kind of sound like a Huck there for a second. Come get some, Bubba. Weird.
What is this explosion?
hey, buddy.
Give me an E.
Be normal.
Your mic's fucked up.
Yeah, be normal.
The avatar's pretty fucked up too.
Yeah, it's fucked up. That's all it is.
I mean, look, was that it? Because that's a bit lame, to be honest. Authority Check.
Yeah.
Actually, I mean, I thought the whole thing
was
was
lame. Let him get the last word.
I let him get the last word.
Yeah, murder capital of the USA.
Yeah, I mean, you got you. I got him. Truth finder, right? Thank you. He said, Authority Check in a fist fight with STL. Authority drops on the floor face down. Authority Check needs a gun. Can Shelly and Shiva act out the DM? Oh, yeah, we can do that. Come on, let's get some more DMs. Shiva, you and I got a lot of DMs.
Where's the one with the pistol, though?
Yeah, pistol whipping time.
Where's this picture of the pistol?
Oh, come on, let's get the drama going. This is not a drama channel, though. Look, what happens when everybody gets
Well, if it's not a drama channel, why are we showing this?
That, Shelley. Stop saying that. Of course,
it's really not.
Channel.
How did it start out, Shiva? Remember?
A drama channel.
No, it started out with the news. Total news, total educational, analytical. Now this is the entertainment time. No drama. I'm going to give a shout out to
your mom. Your
No.
mom says, I thought we were going to hear some pipe hitting stuff, but that was some weak sauce.
Thank you.
Oh, I don't care if it's weak or not. Fact of the matter is, I just didn't feel like hearing the bullshit come out of the fat boy's mouth.
Oh, I thought you had some
What it all
pipe
boils
bomb.
down to.
Man, tough guy.
What pistol?
Yeah, I sent you a DM with a pistol. Where's that?
Oh, you mean this shit?
Pistol whip.
Yeah. Then where's the context? Like, what did I say underneath it?
He says, STL, try to imagine all life as you know it, stopping instantaneously and every molecule in your body exploding at the speed of light. Shiva, you're next.
I mean,
your authority check.
Is that like intimidating or what? Are you scared by that quote?
No, Shiva, go.
No, like AC, man. Like, I sent you a picture of a pistol, and then I said that. Like, those two go together?
I don't know. They came in around the same time. I don't know. I was kind of busy with something else when you were trying to message me.
Where were you busy?
Hey,
You don't got shit going on.
You don't have a job, AC.
oh, I don't? Okay.
All right, let's do like Polly Crispy did and take a picture of your desk then for us.
Yeah, I don't do shit like that. Yeah, unlike Paulie Crispy, who gave up information on himself to out where his job was. No, I ain't gonna fucking do that.
Authority Check says, imagine thinking that you want to harm someone so bad because the words on the internet. Also, try to imagine, better yet, you ain't about that life, son. Now, that's the truest words I've ever wrote.
And
Fuck
that's a
you.
chilling threat, isn't it? That is a chilling threat.
Oh my gosh, down my
Try
spine.
to imagine all life as
No,
you know it,
he's trying to-
stopping instantaneously and every molecule in your body exploding at the speed of light. Did you imagine that, authority check?
No. I didn't
I
imagine
love
that.
it. It's STL. You really,
Especially coming from STL, you know,
really did
murder
good.
capital of the USA.
Well, let me see what STL had to add to that. And he says, STFU. You ain't Tupac, little nibba.
Yeah, because he's trying to come at me with some Tupac song. The truest words
What
I ever
Tupac
wrote.
song?
Hey, come on. That's the realest shit I ever wrote. You know
Oh.
Tupac?
You think I got that from Tupac?
Yes.
Oh, did you?
Okay.
Maybe you didn't realize you did. Authority check. You said, hey, STL, you're all words.
And he blocked me. I'm all words.
Words.
You're scared.
Word up.
Wait. This coming from STL, who met up with Tonic after a year of Tonic running his fucking mouth about you and your bitch. And you think that
Not a
I'm
bitch.
scared of you?
You blocked me.
Good
I mean,
stuff.
you
Unless
did
you're
just
scared.
cock a pistol.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be intimidated if somebody asked me to imagine all life as I knew it stopping instantaneously and every molecule in my body exploding at the speed of light.
I think that's beautiful. Yep. Love it. What a great imagery. I like that a lot.
I know it's very creative, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. It's very subtle yet powerful.
I mean, would you say that it's kind of almost spooky in its power, Shelley?
Yeah, it's astronomically, extemporaneously delivered. AC got arrested with pedo. I don't think he can say squat. All right, AC.
I'm sorry, what was that again?
Is it true that you got arrested with a pedo?
No, I got arrested with a rapist. Big difference.
No. He's been convicted of pedophilia. So you got arrested with a pedo.
Yeah, after the fact. Now.
So you. Okay. Well, they don't like that.
I've never denied any of that. So I got arrested with the dude. It happened.
So
I've owned up to that.
Would you go so paintballing with STL?
Would I go paintballing with STL? I don't know. That's actually an interesting concept.
I went paintballing before.
That'd be
No, just read that quote though. What I said to you, like, is that sounding?
Okay, scroll up.
To try to imagine.
We did this already.
Try to imagine.
Yeah,
Saying
we
like
read
the
this.
SDL gangster voice.
Try to imagine
I'm
all
not
life
worried about
as
that.
you know it. Stop it instantaneously and every molecule in your body exploding at the speed of light. Okay?
Yeah.
Can you imagine that? Can you ingest that? Let's see what else. Come on, I need more DMs. More DMs, please. Jeez. What's the holdup?
But why are you hungry for more DMs?
Just give me the
He blocked me.
DMs.
Yeah, there's no more for this.
I need context about the gun. The GUN.
I mean, why? Well, you have the person here that sent the picture. Why not ask him why he sent the picture?
Or the source.
What source?
Mug shots. Oh yeah, you guys want to see the? Oh no! I deleted it. What did I do that for? Shit. I don't have them anymore on here.
I got backstage, Shelly.
What you got, son?
All right. Listen.
Something very important I forgot to tell you.
What?
Don't cross the streams.
Why?
It would be bad.
I'm fuzzy on the whole good bad thing. What do you mean bad?
Try to imagine all life as you know it stopping instantaneously and every molecule in your body exploding at the speed of light.
Total volcanic
What? Hey, see, did you get intimidated by Ghostbusters?
Wow,
you got trolled. You got played, son.
Dude.
I got played? I got played by someone sending a picture.
You never saw Ghostbusters.
Wow. How did you guys have
You
just
said the
seen
same
that?
thing about the line I dropped in here that it was Tupac.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, let's see that one.
We're quoting Tupac in Ghostbusters.
This is
Yeah,
how
you got
they
scared by
fight, guys.
Ghostbusters. I sent you a picture of a fucking high point pistol, which is the cheapest pistol you could buy, with a tricked out Four Loko paint job and a suppressor and a grenade launcher. And if you look at the picture, it's a fucking cock and balls target. And you're like, oh, is this a threat? I mean, you're supposed to laugh. Lighten up. And you're over here cocking your fucking pistol. Get the fuck out of here, weirdo.
But he would go
Settle
to
your ass down.
But STL, he would go to paintballing with you.
I think I'm gonna start an anger management course. It might do some of us some good. You know, I'll try to get certified. AC, you could benefit from that.
Oh, I can benefit from
You could, excuse me. You could learn from me.
And that Egon guy, Harold Ramis, guess where
thought
he's
we
from?
were building bridges here.
He's from St. Louis, bitch.
Hey, I'm looking out for your ass.
Look it up. That's how gangster I am.
Let me hear Tupac then. Shit. What song is that from? Anybody know?
Tupac.
We got to make a change. Got to change the way we eat, change the way we live, and change the way we treat each other. Right, COVIDs? COVID said, Terry loves to cock his pistol to men's glory holes.
COVID seems quite obsessed with gay sex for an ostensibly straight man.
Amanda, look, you're rolling up in here. I saw some screenshots of some old stuff, man. We need to build a bridge before you can roll up in here like we're friends. That's what I'm saying. You guys take advantage of my memory, and that's not fair. And that's why I rely on my group to say, hey, who am I friends with today? You know, I had Corrosive, and he's long gone. I mean, that's a given. But he did help me with that. Don't do drugs. Hey, Trumpy, I have brain damage, okay? How about that? Did you know? Or do you care? Nobody cares, right? Trumpy, nobody cares. No, I did not stab anybody in the back.
On Tupac or Machiavelli, technically, the album, Don Quillamani, right? 7 Day Theory. There's a track on there called Against All Odds.
Oh, that's Phil Collins, too.
No. And the hook, Against All Odds, up in the studio getting blowed to the truest shit I ever spoke. So AC put, that's the truest words I ever wrote, because he's typing it. Get out of here.
You can't slip.
I called you out.
What
the fuck at me, Tupac?
Actually, truest words I ever spoke and I ever wrote have been used multiple times in genres of rap and fucking rock. So you saying that I got it from Tupac, that's just one of the places that it could have been.
Okay, so it's a common day phrase.
Yeah, and my point is, I wasn't intimidated by it. Why you shouldn't have been intimidated by my Ghostbusters quote I sent you. You've never seen Ghostbusters. You never seen that cross the streams thing.
But did he say he was I mean, did you say you were
I
intimidated?
never said I was intimidated.
It's not intimidating, STL.
No, actually, I blocked you for a different reason. But hey, I mean,
what was the reason?
You just.
Well, let's see some more DMs then.
Just hey, STL, you're all words, and then I got blocked.
Yeah, I wanted the last word.
Just for that,
not to mention, we all know you can never let anything go, STL. You have to just fly your little ass up here. As soon as I came up here on fucking panel, now didn't you? You just had to fly your little ass up here and try to poke the fucking bear, huh?
I'm getting angry.
Yep. Desperate for the fucking attention, fat boy.
No. You're not that fast.
But hey, St. Louis ain't no joke.
We probably wear the same size shirt, except mine's the 3XLT.
Oh wow, okay.
Oh, is that Pat S?
Ooh, that's wrong. That's so wrong of you.
I don't know who that is. Who the fuck was that? Y'all trying to be so ghetto, man. I outbeat every one of you.
You want my hand-me-downs, AC?
Shit. You don't know? You don't know what I claim, motherfuckers. Trust me, they got my back.
Scared.
I know.
I was never scared.
Well, why are you click-clacking your pistol on the panel?
He silenced himself right now. He's just beyond words.
What are you talking about? I'm silenced. I'm not muted.
Right.
No. Triggered, pun intended, over a Ghostbusters quote.
STL, you've changed. You changed. They hardened you. They did.
Yeah, he's gangster now. I thought you knew.
Can't help you anymore.
Always been gangster.
Shelly, pop over your G card. STL's the next
Oh,
one.
okay. Let me see. I got it in here. Yeah, you guys have seen it. You know all about the G card. I think I surrendered it though a while ago. I mean, still have a copy of it, but I'm no longer about that life. You don't see me, saying the N-word and trying to be hood and all this other jazz. I got other words to say.
Man, we could probably stop at the big and tall store together.
How tall are you, AC?
I'm a short little fat fuck. Yeah.
So y'all aren't going shopping together, that's for sure.
The big and tall
why
store.
can't they go
big
shopping
shirts.
together? They can go shopping together.
Well, they have to get his shit altered then. I mean, don't they have a short
Why would
fat
I need
store?
something altered?
Can't you buy large clothes in America?
I was getting ready to say, I mean, 1X is a standard size for fucking
Doesn't America have an
Walmart
obesity problem? Where do
Kmart.
people get their clothes from?
Yeah, that's sad.
Okay,
that
I don't
it's
wear
1X in the United States. That's a problem. Like in England, they eat a lot of rice, so that's why they just don't have obesity problems.
No, we have
Wait, what?
obesity problems. What the
Oh,
fuck?
that's
I was
another
getting ready to
country.
say
Never
that.
mind. I was thinking of Paris.
How many? Hold it. You're wrong. You're even wrong there. Why you gotta spout off shit when you're wrong? Just wrong.
All right, look, 1X, that's not a normal size. That's fat. Okay, rolls of fat. Average size for women is it 14? No, Amanda. The clothes only go up to 16 in a store, and that's rare. That's obviously not the standard. Otherwise, people would have to be special ordering at like 80% of the population. Rice is a carb, very fattening. Tell that to the Chinese. Dummy. Don't speak to me. Yeah, I just don't get along with her. Same thing with Cindy. I just can't. Mm-mm. Loving husband. Oh, that's nice, Ross Khan. Wow. Wow. That's awesome. These are really starting to look up. Hey, Jane Miller. Memster. Yeah, guys, about your obesity problems, we can work on that. That's doable. Just think of the skinny sex you'll have, and it's an incentive for you to go for it.
Oh, AC, you want to watch Ghostbusters together? Have you ever seen that movie?
No, never seen it.
Shut up.
What? I mean, that's what's wrong with you.
Yeah. You don't get cultured enough.
Wait, Ghostbusters is culture?
Yes.
Yes, it's the American culture.
What other 80s movies haven't you seen?
I would know because I'm a white American.
Have you seen Goonies?
The 80s is a blur to me, sir.
Why?
Because he's a young fat fuck.
I was too busy. I was too busy eating and being a fat fuck. There you go.
Eating beans. Sorry. That wasn't very nice, was it? I went on a limb with that one. It was a joke. I laughed. Wonder what she was doing. Probably reading his Buddhism booty book.
What's one of your favorite movies you watched when you were growing up?
Fuck, I don't remember.
Why not?
See, he's not good at building
Why should I fucking remember the 80s?
Can you at least
I'm
try?
talking about growing up. I'm gonna
Gosh.
see what makes you tick.
Yeah,
Like,
SCL's putting forth the effort. Okay, it's making you look really bad right now.
You think STL's making me look bad?
You are making you look bad because he's putting forth effort and you're just shunning him for no reason. So, what movies have you seen?
Yeah, come on, AC. Build a bridge, man. Build a bridge.
Come on. London Bridge.
We both like Tupac, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't seen Ghostbusters, which is all right. Maybe you're just older or younger than I am, so you haven't seen it. But my kids watch Ghostbusters. We watched it together. It's great.
Hey, Ben.
Okay, so name some other 80 movies then.
All right, Beetlejuice, Indiana Jones.
Breakfast Club.
Beetlejuice is not the 80s.
Yes, it is. 88.
Can't Buy Me Love.
Maybe right there.
I mean, I don't know. I think you can buy it for $3.50.
Is that quid or dollars?
Units.
16 candles. Mm-hmm. You're right, Amanda.
Oh, fuck?
Oh, it's a great movie. I actually want to watch it again.
So what other? Come on, tell me movies from when you
Yeah,
enjoyed watching growing up.
Open up your heart to us.
1988.
Write down a song.
This is not the shit show.
That was a good movie.
Okay?
That was a
there's
good movie.
Drama. Sorry. Hey, cut it out.
There you go, Beetlejuice.
Leave her alone.
Watch Beetlejuice.
I'll be fucking damned. It is an 80s movie.
Mm-hmm.
See, he knows.
Now you know the guy in Beetlejuice, the dad, the guy with the red hair. And it's also the principal in Ferris Bueller. Day Off.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Yeah, same actor. I think his name's
Einstein.
Jeffrey something. No, that's the teacher. I'm talking about the principal. Rooney, Ed Rooney. The guy that was chasing him through the movie.
It's been forever since I've seen that movie, so I'd have to go back and watch it.
How about Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure?
Now that is the shit.
Yep.
That's it. I believe.
What else? Oh my gosh, guys. This is the show that you guys
I
are
know. It's like, come on. Everyone's like,
on. This is
Right,
this is
sorry,
the
I
newest
stepped
show
away
I've
to
ever
make a cup.
posted.
I stepped away to make a cup of tea. What are you talking about?
Nothing.
we're sharing. I want AC to talk about like what movies he enjoyed watching.
Oh yeah. What movies do you like, AC?
Or music.
Well, I asked him to bring up some movies from the 80s because he was bringing up the 80s movies. He brought up Beetlejuice, which I didn't realize was an 80s movie. I thought it was a 90s movie, like 1991.
Why is it?
But I was wrong.
Why is it that when you're asked what movies you like, other people have to name movies?
Because he has oppositional defiant disorder.
Well, I can't remember the 80s.
Well, the 90s then.
Big Trouble in Little China. Have you seen that?
Oh,
yeah, I've seen that one.
Have you seen Bad Taste?
The fuck is Bad Taste?
It's Peter Jackson's debut feature film.
Have you seen Batman?
Peter Jackson directed the Lord of the Rings movies and King Kong. And unfortunately, The Hobbit. But if you haven't seen Bad
never
Taste,
watched The Bad Taste.
check it out. It's about aliens who come to Earth to turn people into food for an intergalactic fast food chain.
Isn't there a zombie movie in the 80s?
That is an interesting concept for a movie.
How about Jaws?
guy-
Jaws is from 80s.
No, that's 70s, isn't it?
But Bad
Pet
Taste.
Cemetery. I was just
No,
thinking of
Jaws.
that.
Jaws.
75. Yeah.
Oh, let's talk about 70s then. Exorcist. Best movie
Mr. No
ever.
Legs. Have you seen Mr. No Legs?
ASMR?
ASMR. Shut up. I also
Mr. No Legs is a crime thriller about I think is an ex-cop who has no legs.
Everybody
but
saw
fight-
E.T.
but fights crime. And
It sounds like
he's got,
ASMR.
he's got ninja stars on the wheels of his wheelchair, and the arms of his wheelchair unfold into shotguns. And even though he doesn't have any legs, he does karate.
Dude, that's Rick Crude.
So he kicks people with his
Yes,
stumps.
it is. Mm-hmm.
He,
Oh,
he
yeah.
he kicks people with his stumps.
What's the name of this movie?
Mr. No Legs.
Mr. Oh my God. All right. Game over too if you're watching. There you go.
So, Neverending Story was one of my favorites, honestly.
Have you seen that, AC? You seen Neverending Story?
Yes,
Classic.
did see the Never-Ending Story.
What
Was
about
a
The
fan.
Princess
Yes,
Bride?
yes.
That was, I think that might have been 90s though.
Princess Bride. What the fuck?
You haven't seen The Princess Bride?
There's an
What
Englishman.
the fuck?
in it.
STL, you've got kids, haven't you? Go and get a copy of The Princess Bride. Watch it with your kids. It will become a family favorite film. I guarantee it.
Bedtime Clown. That's a good movie. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. How about Caddyshack? I think that's from the 80s too.
Early 80s, yeah.
Now, also, Mr. No Legs probably has the worst movie trailer I've ever seen in my life. I'll put it in
Oh,
private chat.
so I shouldn't pull it up then?
Well,
Or I should pull it up if it's the worst.
I put a link to it in private chat if you wanted to.
Sure.
It is bad though. It's a bad. I mean, it's a bad film.
Oh, he's supposed to be like, oh my God. I see the trailer. Not the trailer. I see the bill for it. That's just not even.
Hey, see, you wanted to hang out with us. Yeah, that's what this is about. That's so
I'm looking
nice.
at the movie poster, whatever you call it.
Mr. No Legs.
Yeah, the cops.
I mean,
want mom
it's not a
with
difficult
kid,
title.
but no one wants to be here face to face.
Mr. Bojangles. Yeah, Scarface. Lost Boys, yeah. What's that one? Hey, you guys!
That's Goonies.
Goonies,
I actually
yes.
visited that town that was filmed in
Have
Astoria,
you
Oregon.
seen the Peanut Butter Solution?
Man, I think
what it's
that's
called.
90s with Fight Club.
Which is about, that's another film that your family might like if you're into 80s family movies. Some kid, I can't exactly remember how, comes across this magic potion to make his hair grow. I think because he sees a ghost and his hair falls out, and so he goes and gets this magic potion to make his hair grow, and then his hair won't stop growing.
Tonic needs that. Okay. Let me see. Okay, here it is. Let's play this.
You are about to see scenes from an unusual film about an amazing man.
Damn.
And we really can't blame Andy for not wanting to take a leave of absence, can we, sir?
Well, under the circumstances, would you?
Not until after I got to kill her, sir.
Something else for you to take care of. This man who called me, I don't have to beat him up, I just pay him money. Says there's a leak in your territory.
Oh, through the window. Look, Bumper Camaro. What the fuck is a battle sword? Where the hell you get that from? Holy shit.
There are some very manly mustaches in this film, aren't there?
You plan on starting your own operation here? You will never forget
Oh, that's
Mr.
badass.
DALAI. Don't miss it.
Hold on. The dude had a wheelchair.
I told
gun
you.
Will.
Double
God, that
barrel
was so
shotgun on
bizarre.
each armrest.
And I think, I mean, it's been years since I've seen the movie, but I think he's got like ninja stars on the wheels of his wheelchair, like in the hub of the wheel of his wheelchair, so we can throw like ninja stars at people.
1978.
Whoever greenlit that fucking movie was high on some fucking good shit.
Low budget film right there. He was a $6 million man.
Have you seen Big Trouble in Little China?
I have seen that.
That's a fantastic. I think they're remaking that.
No way. You
Yes
can't make
way.
a classic like that.
Have you seen At the Mouth of Madness?
No, I haven't seen that.
I don't even know what that is.
So oh fuck, what's the director? John Carpenter. He's got like this kind of horror trilogy, if you like, that they're not a trilogy in terms of one being a sequel to the other, but thematically that they are. So and one is The Prince of Darkness. The first one is The Thing. The second one is The Prince of Darkness, and the third one is At the Mouth of Madness, which is kind of like a Lovecraftian horror story.
Yeah, that's something.
Have you seen
Jay
They Live?
Miller. Mm-mm.
You haven't seen They Live?
No,
You
I
know
don't-
there was a meme that kind of surfaced a few years back, which was a picture of Barack Obama looking a little bit like a skeleton with the word "obey" underneath. And have you see that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Well, that's
You
from
never
They
seen
Live.
They Live?
Yeah, that's from They Live. Yeah.
Have you seen that before, AC? No,
They have.
There's Roddy Piper stars in it.
Yeah.
The wrestler, and your buddy ASMR uses that. Yeah, at one point he had that They Live meme with the sunglasses.
Is that the one with the famous line? And I have two things: fighting in bubble gum, or I love in
I'm
life.
here to kick
fighting in
ass and
bubble
chew
gum and
bubble gum, and I'm all out of bubble gum.
bubble gum. Yeah. Okay, I know
That
exactly
also
what you're talking
has
about now.
the most epic fight scene you've ever seen in your life between two blokes in an alleyway. That fight scene.
Seen Predator, right?
Yeah, seen Predator.
All right, another '80s movie.
Mhm.
Have you seen Commando?
That the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Have you seen Cobra? Is that the name of it? Sylvester Stallone?
Karate Kid. Hell yeah.
Match. He had the match in his mouth.
Yeah. Have you seen Cyborg?
I don't remember that one.
Was that with Jean-Claude Van Damme?
Think
maybe not.
Is that the one where they?
Hey, Tommy. Hey, freaks.
Look this up.
Conan Barbarian. Do you know what HASA is, Shiva, according to COVID, or COVID is asking?
No, I mean, it looks like an acronym for something.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess I understand a little bit.
I never
AC,
did see Cyborg.
I guess it's not as exciting to like fight and tear each other down. You know, and I guess entertaining in a way. Like people watching the audience is kind of like a. I guess the different.
The vibe is different
Right. Yeah.
on here right now.
I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but
Shiva keeps the balance, and that's why I'm like, Shiva, you got to come around more. You know?
Don't
And he's
fucking
like,
blame
well,
me
why
for
don't
this.
you
Hey,
read my
stop
books,
blaming me for this.
mate? It's so true, though.
I'm not taking any of the blame for this. Nah, fuck that.
I know.
Die Hard. Die Hard was a great movie.
Lost my audio.
I hear you.
The best Christmas movie ever made.
Total Recall was a good one.
Total Recall was a good one. Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. Good movie.
Am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
I'm back.
Based on a Philip K. Dick story, isn't it? We Can Remember For You Wholesale. I think.
I can't comment on that.
I think it is. Yeah.
Clean and sober. Mm-hmm.
Have you seen the movie Boys in the Hood?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bitch, don't kill my vibe. I love your mom.
Have you seen JCVD? Which I think is on Amazon Prime. It's got, and it's not from the 80s. It's, contemporary. It's got Jean-Claude Van Damme in it, where he plays a version of himself who's an actor, but that's a front for him being a secret agent. I think he's done
I saw the commercials for that, and I wanted to see it.
I think he's done a couple of meta projects like that. There's another one where he's kind of like a failing actor, and he's not an agent, but yeah.
Oh my gosh, they combined Rebel, Natclo, and Rada. Rebclo Rebclo 2.0. Stop the press.
It's just it's just a rebel in that club.
Isn't that so cool?
What about the movie The Fly? We're talking about combining things. That's a great movie.
Yeah, The Fly is good.
I remember bits and pieces of it. One of those things you got to watch every once in a while.
I mean, do you watch any kind of like obscure movies? Like, would you have seen, say, something like Eraserhead? You'd know if you'd seen it. You would know if you
Like
had seen
Friday the 13th.
Eraserhead. It's black and white for one thing, which is odd that, in modern cinema, even when it was made, which was like, I think sometime in the 80s, it might be 70s.
77.
Full Metal Jacket, Labyrinth.
Hellraiser.
Labyrinth was the shit.
Hellraiser, yeah. Good Morning Vietnam, anything, yeah.
I watched Labyrinth with.
Oh my god! Right, we need to give Evil Terry a frontal lobotomy right now. He did make a couple of good films, to be fair. Because there was a period when he was pretty much the only action star that was kind of doing vaguely real martial arts in his films. Because he was doing a combination of Aikido and Judo mostly, wasn't he? But there are videos on YouTube of people critiquing Steven Seagal's more recent movies. They don't look good.
Thank you all for coming up.
Oh yeah.
I think we broke some bread tonight. Ghost. Oh, so great.
Maybe.
Hey, does that mean you're going to unblock me on my main accounts?
I'm going to take a look at
nice.
the blocked lists, because ultimately I can't block you. I mean, look, you're here. You know what I mean? Like, it's like GD, like you're unblockable. Like, I gave up on blocking GD a long time ago, and I was just like, let's just pal around, because it's the next best thing or whatever. But I'm not saying I'm palling around. I'm just saying you are unblockable. So there's that. I mean, there's no sense in even really trying.
I actually counted. I have 70 sock accounts that are all authority check. So if you block me in chat, I'll definitely come back. But
wow.
I just rather be under my real account, because I'd rather be myself.
Yeah. I know there's some people like Cindy, never mind. I don't want to go there again. I was talking about her earlier and how.
Does that mean you're going to unblock Fairy Goddess too, or no? Or should I just shut my mouth?
With Fairy Goddess, yeah, I guess I just unblock her. That's fine. Yeah, I'll go and get that done. I'll probably just go through the list again and start a new leaf. Start a new leaf. Turn a new leaf. Look at your mom. Fairy Goddess is blocked? Yeah, because she's mean. She's trying to pick fights with me. And sometimes, guys, I just want to get along. I mean, be funny. That's why I'm going to have an improv show. Basically, improv games, and they're battles against each other. Yeah, I'll help everybody get started on that next month or so, probably. I think that'd be good, because, anybody can join. and you're playing a game. So it's not like you have time to have drama and fight. I mean, if you want to incorporate drama into the improv, well, go ahead, but it's still a game. And so there's going to be boundaries, parameters. I don't know. I think it'll be good because, I mean, clearly just trying to build a bridge and making it all official, it has to happen subtly. I think subliminally, naturally, organically. And all those Howard the Duck. Oh my gosh. Same as Roger Rabbit. Crazy movies. Open mic. Yeah, that's another one. Mhm.
RoboCop. Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah,
classic.
Hey, AC, have you seen that?
What's wrong with RoboCop? That's the shit.
I'm making
Yeah,
sure
it's
you
a
watch
classic.
that.
It's a classic, yeah.
I liked the remake, but it was missing something.
Yeah, there was that, and what
Extra
was the other one that
violence.
they remade?
Well, it was PG-14, wasn't it? RoboCop movie should always be rated R. Kind of like a Die Hard movie.
Didn't they remake Total Recall as well? Really bad.
Yeah, they did.
Well, I mean, you look at that movie like RoboCop. They actually they show I guess it's more gory. You know, remember the part where the guy shoots the police officer's arm, and the arm just explodes. They show the actual arm blowing up. They don't do that very often nowadays.
You know, it was another thing they remade that it was a little bit of a letdown. Judge Dredd.
No, you are wrong. Absolutely, 100% wrong. And I'll tell you why. So you may not know this, but Judge Dredd is an English comic strip. Now, the first Judge Dredd movie, it got several things right. Like, it got the look. Like, the look was quite good, right? Judge Dredd never removes his helmet, ever, because Judge Dredd is a representation of fascism, right? So the remake of the Judge Dredd is a much more faithful adaptation of the character and the world than the Stallone one is. Like, absolutely, 100%. Even though the uniforms are slightly off and the bikes are slightly different, but just in terms of the world and the character, it's far and away. If you ask any Dredd fan who knows the character which is the better movie, they will all say the remake. Every single fucking one. I guarantee it. Like, yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, I did quite like seeing one of the ABC warriors in the old Dredd movie, although, it doesn't really belong in that story. The big giant mech warrior, Hammerstein is called. But he's from a different group of people. That's part of a different thing completely.
Look, Evil Terry's geeking out with you. He says thoughts on the last Dune adaptation.
I really enjoyed it.
This bunny is freaking hollow.
Like, I get that it was slow. Sorry, I'm eating. Let me just finish this mouthful.
Evil Terry wants to Netflix and chill with you as well.
Oh.
That's very sweet of
Shiva.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure David would be up for that. Yeah, June. I actually really enjoyed June. I really like the books. I kind of like the David Lynch movie. I actually also kind of like the 2 sci-fi shows they did, where they kind of adapted the first three books. And so, yeah, it's a slow film, but it's Denis Villeneuve, so that's to be expected, I suppose. I just kind of thought it looked beautiful. Every single shot was just stunning. Yeah, I really liked it.
So Evil Terry says David can partake too, And then Roddy says the new Dread one was better, but I still have a soft spot for the Stallone one.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. If you've never read the comic, the Stallone Dread movie is probably quite a fun, entertaining sci-fi action movie. But if you know the comic and you know the character, like him being like really emotional, that's not the character. Dread is stoic. Right? One of the great things about the new Dread movie is that there is no character development. Dread has 0 character development.
Character what?
Character
development,
like growth. He's the same at the end of the movie as he is at the start of the movie.
Oh, I see.
And I think it's a shame that they marketed it badly or that it didn't do that well, because the later storylines, because they were going to do 2 sequels, and one would have focused on the democracy storyline, which in the comics is a big thing, because democracy doesn't exist in the world of Judge Dredd. It's a totalitarian state where they are literally judge, jury, and executioner. So they can just execute you on the spot, and there's nothing you can do or say about it. There's no recourse, no appeal, right? Nothing like that. And then so the democracy storyline is quite a big story, really. And then there's also little bits of kind of supernatural elements. So there's kind of like a dark universe where there are dark judges. And so you've got the second sequel, I think, was going to focus on Judge Death and Judge Mortis and Fire. And I can't remember the name of the other one. Yeah.
I take it that GD hasn't been here in the past like 30 minutes. So. I guess with the Judge Dredd thing, I'm not familiar with the comic side of it, so that's where I would want to sit down and read some of that.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of, I think maybe it doesn't necessarily translate that well to America because it's kind of a satire, like it's kind of, and Dredd isn't a hero really. He's a fascist, like totalitarian, yeah. His character is a fascist. His character is completely opposed to democracy.
That sounds pretty cool. I mean, who likes democracy? You need to get along with people.
See, there we go. Roddy knows the Judge Dredd world. Fear, fire, mortis, death, and phobia and nausea. Yeah.
I wish I had ice cream or something. I haven't had ice cream in like 6 months.
I don't know. I guess the point, or one of my points is, maybe if we get to know each other a little bit better, we want to be fighting all the goddamn time.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
I mean, do you want to fight all the time, Hasey?
No, actually I don't. I try to get along with a lot of people. Sometimes when people come at me sideways, well, I do.
I wouldn't have high hopes if I were you, Evil Terry. Here's why. I mean, maybe because The Boys is actually pretty good, and that's an Amazon Prime show. But Amazon, a couple of years ago, Amazon Prime put out policies regarding the content that is made for them, and it was kind of 2-pronged. One pronged was to do with the crew. So, like, half the crew had to be female or black or, be diverse. And that I don't particularly have an issue with. I mean, I'm not keen on, like, I don't think affirmative action is a good thing, but, fine, whatever. But they're also saying that the narratives must contain a certain proportion of characters from certain demographics. And I think when you get into corporate entities dictating stories to story creators, I don't have high hopes for that. Maybe it'll be great, you know. Like I say, The Boys is good, right? So it can work. Did you hear about that? About William Henry Cavill doing Warhammer 40k with yes, he was, Roddy. The thing is, I think that The Boys TV show is actually better than the comic in certain respects. Homelander is much more compelling in the TV show than he is in the comic.
Is there anything in the show that they got wrong from the comics?
Well, it's kind of not the same. I mean, no,
I'm not gonna lie. So. Like I never when I got into the show, I didn't really follow the. I mean, I tuned in one day and I saw the commercials for it before it went for the first episode, and I was like, oh shit, I want to see this, and never saw the comics or anything.
Like when you say, did they get anything wrong? It's like, so say if you take season 3 when you had the Hero-gasm, right? So in the comics, that's like more like a convention, right? Where there's like hundreds of superheroes and they're all there having orgies and you know that in the comics, like it amongst the superheroes, they all go. Homelander goes to Hero-gasm, like Maeve goes to Hero-gasm. They all go to Hero-gasm and just have these orgies. And in the TV show, it's like a much more scaled down one house thing. So like there's lots of stuff.
More of a private.
Yeah.
More of like a private. Okay.
So yeah, there's lots of stuff in the TV show that they've changed, but I don't think I think this is one of those rare instances where the changes actually work really well.
So I'm going through the block list right now. So far, authority check, you have 2 of your accounts in here. Fairy Goddess, all right. Are you AC at the shit show?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Got that. Lawrence,
is that to me or is that to Shelly? I'm not sure if that's for me or for you, Shelly, but I don't have Teresa blocked. I actually went through my list yesterday.
Okay.
The only persons that are blocked are going to be on my StreamYard side. I got Billy Norwood blocked, and on my YouTube side, I think I have
That's 5 accounts so far. 5 of your accounts. 6 of your accounts. Free side, much of those. It's not nice. Who's G3D? That's not GD. 6? Oh no, that's 7 of ACs. I don't know. Lauren's OnlyFans is in here. I wonder if that's her backup channel. Who is Aussie Nathan? How did that get on the block list? That didn't seem like a troll that stands out. Anybody know? Oh, who is Tonic and Sales?
That guy.
How about Beaner Cock?
I think that might be AC's backup.
Well, it's a dude with the shirt, BK, and a black hood sticking up.
Yeah, see, if it was in Spanish, then I'd say it's probably mine, but no.
Of course not. Chicky KT. Ah, she's all right. Bill Willington. Have you guys seen him before? I think I have.
Who?
I'll let Lauren's OnlyFans go in here. Didn't realize that she was down with the fans. Oh my gosh, some of these names are just too much, man. I can't take it anymore. Prime has like 4 in here too.
I don't block Prime.
Okay.
Learn that lesson.
PSA on Rada 2.0. I saw that channel. I think they have videos on it and stuff. Not sure who that is though.
You know what? That Beaner Cock one, I think that's Connie, by the way. I think he mentioned that earlier today. So
did he really?
That one blocked. Yeah, I think he mentioned that one today. He was pretty upset with me for some reason. I don't know. I didn't go back to watch.
Maybe it's because your sock account was /tire. Could that have been it?
No, the only sock accounts I have right now say Authority Check or AC Presents or The Shit Show.
Okay. Yeah, pretty much got all those. My name is ? Interesting. Oh, look at all these blocked words. Wow. Why do I have BAY? Why do I have BAY? What? As a blocked word. That's strange. That's very strange. I got mugshot in here. Mugshot, mug.shot, MU.G, the N word, the P word, people's names. Why do I have Rada in here? I have Rada as a blocked word. I have Rebel as a blocked word. Sorry, Rebel. I don't know why I did that. That's really strange. That's really strange. Because I haven't been mad at him. I wasn't mad at him. Oh, yeah, I have Connie in here. I have 33. F. Got. Corrosive's real names. Not like he gives a fuck.
That was a little aggressive.
Yeah, I have Thump in here. Wawa. Shot. SHOT. That is bizarre. Oh, because of mugshot. I got it. I want to cover all angles on that one. Sweet. Sweet's real name. Wins. WINS. Nobody wins. Forget that. Let's see. Somebody's winning. What do I have to do now? Put addresses in here? I mean, is that what we're getting to, guys? We don't have to go real life anymore. We can just keep it on
Yeah.
the nets. Yeah, baby boy. What's up, Philly pretzel star? Ask your bartender. Big boys. You see ASMR trying to take on everybody last night.
I thought he did a really, really good job of that.
You're being sarcastic, right?
From his perspective, I see what he's saying. Like he's able to argue with 5 people at one time for hours on end.
Yeah, I guess. He argues in a weird way to where he doesn't stop talking. That's his style, I guess. But the audience is like, what? Nobody got triggered though. He thinks everybody got triggered. Wait, what? Do you think I got triggered? I straight put him in his place.
What the hell?
Wow, did you go back and listen, man? You don't even know.
I watched it. You don't think I didn't watch it?
I stood up for myself.
Left my ass off for that.
Rue stood up for herself. Huck didn't have any problems with anybody.
Well, it's the thing. It's like, what do you consider winning? It's just never quitting and never stop on arguing. You know,
like
there's no resolution.
So if you make the other person rage quit, you win.
Here's another 80s movies reference. War Games. They say the only winning move is not to play.
Oh, fucking War Games is a good movie.
All right.
But no, but like, you know, like
I
don't know. I get the idea of like fighting and drama, but then
yeah, I like to do that sometimes.
I don't enjoy it all the time.
I don't like to put emotions in it. I want to just put words out there.
And some of the more feistier people here on the YouTube streets are some of the ones that are like so afraid to like connect with people on other, you know, you're talking about movies or music or whatever, you know, real stuff.
Well, Dr. No is
screaming
bored.
at each other.
And
I bet he is.
It's been a chill.
Dr. No enjoys fighting, and I get it.
The energy is just mellow. I'm dying
And
here.
it's boring. Yeah, I
I'm like,
understand. It is
damn.
boring. There's people
But
talking
slow
about
down every once in a
bullshit.
while, guys. Okay, Dr. No, slow down. Life is too fast. Just take it one breath at a time. Think of the in-between breaths. Right, Shiva?
So, yeah, sure, whatever. I'm kind of slightly distracted by Discord
Wow.
at the moment.
Wow, Shiva.
Does that mean you're not going to be so easily triggered to like block people if they're fond of like, you know, rabbit stuff? I saw something earlier in Discord.
Oh, just, you know, get off this whole thing with eating.
I mean, you do realize that
Eating pets,
rabbit
okay?
is considered food.
Eating pets. There's domesticated rabbits.
I mean, you can domesticate a cow and it be its friend, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's still food.
Yeah, well, then that's just disgusting too. So, and I tried to, play along and watch how the cows bleed out. And I tried to put that on my fucking channel. And, you know, I tried to troll you guys back and I trolled myself. I'm pretty sure, you know, I fell short.
How was that you trolling yourself?
No.
I was pissed
Shelley.
off and did it.
Shelley, so okay, the fact that I'm not willing to censor people to satisfy your feelings doesn't mean that what people are doing is good.
You're trying to
Like
trigger me.
I don't know. Like I don't like people trying to trigger you over rabbits. Like it's not a cool thing to do.
Right.
Right. Like so just because just because you are aware that that your emotional reaction is yours, that still doesn't take away from what other people do. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's like you. Who am I to excuse them or not excuse them? They're adults, you know. I don't write the social rules.
Well, I mean, we all write them, don't we, together?
Kind of. I mean, that's kind of what society is. We keep each other in check. We let each other know what's acceptable and what's not. There's the whole thing about like precedence, and when it's okay, then it's like, okay, so now this is going to be okay in the future too. But if I do something that's inappropriate, then people are going to give me hell for it. So, I mean, I could just be a tyrant and just
goes for everyone.
Why don't I just roll through everybody's server and just
when
fuck
AC
it up?
When AC is a cunt, people go at him for it consistently. When Tonic is a dick, people fight with him over it all of the time.
I can't disagree with that.
Okay. Well, I guess it's just funny then. It's just funny. All right, let's make her mad. It's funny. You know, and also with Trumpy, he throws it back at us, but we do have a go at him a lot. And I do know that, but it's to the point where now it's not like hateful or mean or anything like that. It's just our love language.
All right.
It's like a family in my server, Shiva, and you're in it. You get the feeling. No one's being singled out or canceled or chastised, or not saying that's happening in yours. Just in general, it's. I don't want to compare servers, but I pretty much have almost the best server out of all you guys. Yeah. Well, we're like a family. I mean, are you like a family with your server? Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't. What? Why
Go
are you
ahead.
so defensive? Why are you so defensive?
Go ahead. What were you saying?
I mean, if you make the argument that, well, I like my server, you know, I like the way things are, I sit here and wouldn't disagree with you. That's your feelings on it. You're gonna make the statement that you have the best server. I'd say no.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. People have fun in there. I'm gonna go to bed now.
Okay.
'Cause I'm very tired.
I have to say, Asher Bartender, I really enjoy your server. Your server is prime rib like.
Well, is it better than mine?
It's like a
really
grade
good?
A fucking quality A.
I mean, but what about
It's well, I'm not in your server. Remember, I got kicked
well,
out.
I mean, but still, like on my server,
Yeah. So
I'm just playing. No, I believe you. Give me your link and I'll check it out. That's where all the
What,
fun
my
happens. Is in the no, not yours.
Oh no. See, the thing is, I don't have my own server. I go and I venture out to other people's servers. I'm kind of like a panel whore without a panel.
I hear you. I'm kind of the same way.
Yeah.
I'd rather not have my own server. It just makes no sense for me to do that.
It is a lot of responsibility unless you have really good mods.
Like Miss Draw, she's got a pretty good server.
Who does?
I love her server. Miss Ramadan, yeah. Her server is pretty good.
Yeah, it's
Ashley
great
Bartender has a pretty good server. I like hanging out in Brett's server. That's pretty cool. It's always dark and demented though. But I'm kind of
Which one? Which one's dark?
Brett's. Yeah, Brett's.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
What? I mean, there's bats that fly around.
Well, now I'm liking you a whole lot less right now.
What did I say? I didn't tell you anything about yours.
Because now I'm remembering. Now I'm remembering that you used to put up images of Rebel's grandmother, and I was just talking to Terry about that, and it's not okay. I don't know if he's still do it or not, but it's just not okay. Let her rest in peace.
Wait.
This is not normal.
Like first thing, like hold on, wrong.
No. You can fuck off with that. Well, that's definitely getting blurred out.
What's getting blurred out? The fact that I'm sitting here in my fucking studio?
You think that's going to stay up with you saying subscribe to the shit show? That's getting blurred out.
I had the wrong fucking screen. I don't give a shit.
Mm-hmm.
So that got up for a second. Ooh, whoop-de-doo. I don't care about that. Okay. Anyways, do you see Rebel's grandma in my background?
Mm-mm. Thank you.
It's been down for a long time, actually.
Okay, well, I mean, thanks. And I'm sure he thanks you. Do you see that it is wrong?
Do I see what's wrong?
Do you see that it's wrong to display somebody's dead grandmother?
Wait a minute. Are you giving me shit when you don't run your server? GD runs your server?
You're changing the topics. Just do you think it's wrong? It's wrong. It's wrong.
Well, I think it's wrong when Connie does it, but, you know, he still posts up other people's fucking pics.
Well, I mean, maybe you've started something new to where you're not doing it, and I don't think he's done it.
So why is Connie still doing it?
I honestly don't think he's been doing it lately. I really don't.
Maybe lately. Maybe I'll give you that. Maybe lately.
Unless he's doing it in his intros and stuff. I mean, I can't speak on anybody who's not here, but if I were up here on my own, I actually already did speak about Brett's earlier. So not my fight anyways, but I still have an opinion about it, you know. I'm getting tired and I'm starting to sound like down. I don't want to sound like that. So, yeah. I want to say goodnight to everybody in chat. And I want to thank my guests for coming up on the panel and having great, cordial conversation tonight. And I hope to see you guys back soon. Thanks.
Thanks for having me. Goodbye.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.